Greetings, everyone. I just gonna do a review on this purple pill. Purple Paradise is here. Live stream I did with Ty City and others, and make sure y'all come in. And I'm just gonna do a review. I'll let you listen to the playback and my examples, but let me get this. Let me get this string going. Hold on. And yeah, this is gonna be a video review. Let's see, nonprofit. I'll put this on nonprofit activism. No, it's not for kids. Set by you. Let's see what we got here in the chamber. Okay, because I know people are not watching it because they in live streams and things like that. Okay, I'm responding to my recent live streams I did. That's the name of this topic. So we're gonna get into this, and then I'm gonna watch my recent streams that I did, but I'm gonna do this. What's going on, new? Salute. But I'm gonna do this and just play the video and see how I sound. All right, let's get into it. This is where I pause for a minute. This is where I pause for a minute. Yeah, I put myself on mute. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I had to do something around the house, so I had to really come in. What did news say? Purple drank. There should be only two pills technically. Purple is really blue. Yeah, I remember those conversations, man. I was on fire with this one and my old avatar. I still got it. I'm gonna keep it just in case what they know. Let's see. Uh-oh. Let me pause it for a minute. Yeah, I want to try to get this thing down. All right. Oh, I'm playing with the live chat. Let me go back to it. I'm doing too much. Hold on. Let me finish this. I sound great. He said AM killed 4.0. That's BS. No, he did not. That's not true. First of all, KS and JX and I would say Bernie Povich, they the ones keeping it alive. That's why you got a purple paradise. That's the whole purpose of the stream. A lot of people didn't get what I was saying. What you're seeing now with Kwame Brown coming into space, what Kuda was saying, they just taking it right in front of you. You know, they saw when Kevin blew up, the paradise got bigger. I don't think he was here last year. Last year, they did a lot of damage. See, I wasn't doing content then. So what you're seeing now is you're seeing the results of what's going on. So this stream was basically my observation of last year and then what I saw this year in the winter and things like that. On my volumes low, my fault. Your volume lows on the video share. Oh, it is my fault. Let me see. Let me see if it's low. Okay. Oh, that's how far as it go. Okay, that's just me talking. But I'm explaining in the stream. Um, it's one of those things that I'm seeing right now, and I think he mentioned that in the stream, and he said, "AM kill 4.0." I don't agree with that. That right there is not true. It still exists because you got people still going back to things like let's bring them to the table nonsense. But but I'll get to the full stream in a minute. Let's see what I say in the beginning. If it gets good, hold on. Yeah, it's my computer volume. Appreciate it, New. That was my Chrome. Okay, let's get back into it. I sounded great on this video. Yeah, with the audio. I'm gonna skip through it. Hold on. Yeah. 30 minutes in. I'm gonna skip past it because I know people came in. Hold on. See my chat refresh. Sexy red and all that. Yeah. Let's see what this is. I won't skip this part. Yeah, I know it sound good. I'm gonna watch the rest of it later. It's a long one. Let's see what right here. Did I switch? Yeah, I won't get into it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, you said my audio's low. Oh, I'm listening to it at the same time. It could be my headsets. Hold on. Yeah, it's high as it'll go. Hold on. Hold on for a minute. Let me see for a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see right quick. Let's see. Oh God.
And I disagree with that.
Okay, why?
Well, just because I mean, it's outrageous. Like your hairstyle has nothing to do with your productivity.
No, it doesn't. But I don't think those are the same arguments or the arguments that he would make.
Well, no,
it doesn't. It has to do with your image. That was the point he's trying to get across.
No,
You gotta understand.
He was saying cut your hair so you can move up in your job. That's what
right. Those two things correlate. All right. So your image is sometimes attached to your advancement in life. All right. And as a black man, you gotta understand. Right. I don't know. It depends on what you believe,
that's the
man.
Premise
it depends on what you believe.
You say as a black man, it's like, all right.
Yeah, it depends on what you believe. So at that point, you gotta ask what your modus of operandi is. Like, are you
So do you believe that you should get married to hold a high level position
I think that to some extent you have to. I don't believe you should. Right. I'm not saying it's okay or should be, but it is.
Right. So that these are the issues that I pushed back with Kevin.
Okay, well those are moral arguments. You gotta understand, we're talking about objective situations here on the ground in America. We're not talking about how we want to some extent we talk about how we want the world to be, but we're also operating in the real world with how it is currently.
Well, see, and
so we're just he's trying to give you advice to prepare you for what's out there right now.
Right, but the thing that makes me different from a lot of people in this space is that my premise is prevention. Like, don't even play in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So instead of acting like shit can't go wrong, you know what I'm saying? For the sake of your image. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never play that game. I wouldn't advise other guys to do it either.
Let me pause this real quick. I want to check something out. Hold on. I'm going to mute up. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm gonna kill something. Hold on for a minute. I had to do something in my settings.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. You can have that view.
I agree with that. I mean, that's one reason I kind of liked your channel, Ty City, man. Like, when I saw your new manosphere stuff, it's kind of accurate. I know everybody's got different versions of how they talk to Kevin. I think Angerman broke it down. Like, he had talks with him back, 2015, and how he came in and how he started out. And I saw him how he rose up the ladder. But see, when I first saw him, it was over at Game Changers. He was in the chat one time. And then I saw him on the panel. I said, this is the guy they praising? And I was shaking my head at the time because I didn't know who y'all was talking about because I've heard his name. You know, I don't mess with his channel like that, but I understand where he's coming from because he is pushing marriage. And some people say the high value, the money aspect. But, but what you laid down last night in that stream, man, I was like, yeah. He can be that too, but a lot of people, you got other people that still, support him, and I get it, because that's fair enough. The ones is new.
I mean, once somebody tells me that they doing something for the money, it's not for me to come in there and argue. Why they should fucking change.
Yeah. I try not to. Yeah.
Like, they're not ripping anybody off. They're not scamming anybody.
Right.
He's like, look, this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? If you want us to do content geared towards men, guess what? Y'all got to pay us. You know?
Yeah. I mean, shit, why shouldn't they get paid?
No, that's what I'm saying. If that's what the objective is, to get paid, nigga, I don't see why people get upset about the shit. People get mad, and it's one of those things that people, they keep saying this whole thing about, it's the message. It's all right. If the message is money, then I mean, you should be supporting.
I mean, maybe to some extent it is both, to some extent, because I mean, these people aren't necessarily putting out bad messaging. I wouldn't say that.
1.6 to buy him out. It's all money, bro. What's up, 1.6. What up?
Dude, what's going on, man?
What up, man?
1.6 mil to buy him out, dog. That's called about money, dog.
Yeah.
Let's cut the fucking bullshit already.
Nobody's going to work.
Yeah, let's do it. So if it's only
I don't want guys to be offended by that. You know what I'm saying? You just have to understand what it is, right?
No, if it's about money, then it's about money.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? People saying
when people
like the message.
You can't.
What the fuck is a message? That's
what I'm saying. You can't defend the new Black Manosphere guys with the message talk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, shit. Who? That's why I keep saying you gotta bring up some. You gotta give me something to work off of here. You gave me 2 goddamn pieces of bread and said make a sandwich. Well, goddamn, motherfucker, what? There ain't nothing else. You didn't give me nothing. What do you want? You gotta give me something more to go off of here.
What do you mean?
I need some more information. Like, you haven't given me names. The only name you gave me was Obsidian, and he went Purple Pill. Okay.
O'Shea, you said Riley, the lead attorney, Jessica X.
I discussed that earlier, Tassie. Yeah, that's all purple. That's what
are they saying?
What
are they saying? What are they saying? What is the messaging that's purple pill exactly?
The message.
They're saying stick your hands in a shitty haystack and find dull needles. That's what they're saying.
Yo,
okay.
I never be vague.
PK, I see we chatted up at the chat before. You know,
yeah, we talk all the time, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know who exactly is putting out the. You know where I hang out, right? You know where to find me.
Yeah,
I sit in the same places.
Basically, he's saying that is JX the ones that people praise in the spirit. You know, the ones that's new and all this stuff in her fandom and KS, and it's a combination. Then Bernard and
it's some old heads too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
BGS softening up.
On what?
Yeah.
What do you mean on what?
On what? You talked to him, haven't you?
Yeah, BGS with the.
And how did that go?
Yeah,
go there. The Grandmaster. Yeah,
I give BGS headaches.
All he's gonna say is Ty City, would you stop doing it? You know.
I have to laugh. Oh my god. It's so true. Oh my god, I need to stop. I'm gonna let it play.
I get yeah, but
I actually like BGS content because it's black pill shit. You know what I mean?
You know what?
All the other shit, I really can't go with.
Relationship shit, man. He talked about negotiating too, man. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, he does on his channel. Him and Roger.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what it is. What do you? Okay, you have to understand this, man. What do you want the outcomes of these conversations to? What real world change do you want to see?
Well, I advocate for guys to not even worry about this shit until they get their money right.
Okay, so you on the money train. Why aren't you on the purple pill shit then?
What do you mean on the purple pill shit?
Well, I mean, I guess if it's all about the money, you know, if you getting your money right is an object and that is what's holding you back.
Well, it's not an object.
From getting a bitch, then, you know.
It's a priority.
Yeah. I don't necessarily disagree with that entirely, but I mean, shit, if that's the case, and the only change you want to see within the black community, which is what I was trying to refer to, I mean, we can just talk about you. It doesn't matter either or. If that's the only change you want to see in the real world, then yeah, I mean, if getting money is the object, then maybe, you know, if you switch up your content, you can help other people get money and you can get money and switch the purple
that's
pill.
all I do on my shit.
So you're a purple pillar?
Hell no.
So that's what I'm trying to get at, you know. That's what I'm trying to get at. All right.
Yeah.
The bottom line is
he's talking about money from a different angle, dog.
He's talking about crypto. He's talking about crypto. So, you know.
He's talking about a different angle.
Cannabis. It's a whole big transfer of wealth going down. Niggas talking about pills.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, come on, fill me in. I'm listening.
Yeah, so I mean, the behavior of women and all the rest of this shit, man, is just not a priority. It shouldn't be a priority. Not
so should we be talking about politics?
I did that too. I'd still do that. In fact, I'm finna do a live stream on guns here in a little bit. Biden just did a whole thing on some bullshit gun shit.
So what void isn't getting filled currently in the quote-unquote manosphere that I guess people are taking umbrage with? Because I don't really get it. You know what I mean? We got enough voices, don't we? We talk about a lot of different topics. You know, the purple pill shit isn't necessarily where I reside, but, you know, there's a niche for it. There's been proven now there's a niche for that, because I think at the end of the day,
yeah, it's definitely business there. And that's what I'm saying. When you cross over into the greater populace, the purple pill is the dominant mind state.
I say blue, but you know,
yeah, it's in the blue round. It's in the blue pill round. Yeah, it's gonna be in the blue pill round.
I should have said blue pill. You're right.
Yeah, it's in that round. It's in that round. But what he's saying in the purple pill sense is pseudo red pill talk that people's coming out with. They don't want you to speak the red pill stuff like online. Like I give you an example. People that think from the right, they always attack. If you notice that they try to censor us and stuff, but I'll give you an example. Me and my dad was discussing about it. He said, but it's backfired because it's hurting also the middle and the left as well, on these policies and stuff. Like they've been, this site is basically censored. Why you think Soul and Black went to Rumble, man? He said, like, look, I'm going to take my content over there. I just saw his stuff. I'm like, well, damn, it looks good over there. But, but a lot of brothers want to stay over here, where, like you said, YouTube is entertainment, PK. Yeah, that's what they really want, and so to speak,
I mean, look at it this way. Every time there's an argument in any of these pages, don't the numbers shoot up?
Yeah.
All right, then. So, I mean, it's to some extent, this shit is about entertainment. To some extent, this shit is about the message. You could try to say that the message doesn't matter, but if no one had anything, if we got on these panels and no one said anything, how many people do you think would come? Nobody, right?
Yeah, not many.
So that's my point. So to some extent, it is also about money. All those three things are a factor in any of the content creation that goes on here on these YouTubes. Okay, but
what's starting to happen is the red pill guys are being called antisocial, the problem makers, and all the rest of that. This space is gearing up to make women comfortable. That's what's going on.
Safe space.
A safe space.
Safe spaces and security blankets.
I've
been around. I've been around here for a long time, man. I mean, before fucking YouTube, dog. Since like GenerationX.net, I've seen a drastic change on 1 step forward and 3 steps back into this whole fucking thing. I've seen it. I've seen it, dog. And I went away for like 5 years.
Yeah, same here. It's like 6 years hiatus. I came back in 2019, and then when I heard BGS that year, he was big at that time. And then the next year when COVID came, I learned all about his esoteric stuff and his politics and the relationship stuff. He does a lot of stuff. I mean, if you look at his whole content, I say he talks about Mandalorian and all this stuff. And then he talked about the famous Google Hangouts, those long talks, what he's known for. Now he does Shatter Points. He said, keep it short. It'd be like 5 to 6 or 4 hours, or at least 3. But I get it.
Short. That is short in comparison.
Yeah, I get it. That's what people's doing it now, but it's a good thing, because I think you have precise conversation.
Yeah, that's short.
Yeah. And you have good conversation like this, you understand what's going on. See, it's just an hour and 25 minutes and 50 some seconds, but it's you get your points across.
Keep mine around 2 hours.
Yeah, mine's a 2 to 3. Yeah,
I think I've done my first one I did was like 5.5 hours, but my other one's been like an hour.
Yeah, the longest I did was 4 hours. I did that with someone. I think that was with Wacky and New, and I forget the other guy. It was Rashawn. Yeah, that was a long one. We build on something. I want to read this record. Basically, talking about relationships, women should not be high priority. But from what I'm seeing in this space, it's 90% relationships and entertainment, but 10% other viable information. That is so true, and I agree with the Glorious. Shouts out to you, brother. And
no, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact. I know.
I'd say 95%, but 90% is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to understand the red pill mostly has to do with the dynamics in between males and females. That's just what it's mostly about. That's what the whole manosphere was about originally. All this other shit came in as secondary topics.
Right. So the secondary topics are taking over now.
Well, originally, I think 1.0 their red pill, I would say everybody's is a little different. Mine's was basically enlightenment. I think when Wacky talked about it, it was more non-partisan. At the time, the right was not as big as it was in those years, but the relationship talk came from, I hate to say it, from Sergeant Willie P. When he came around, he was popular. They took his talking points, and I think Big J and all them guys broke that down. But when BGS got into it and the MGTOW stuff, that's when you start seeing more people into it. And I think you start seeing PhDs getting into it. It's a big market. It's a big, big market. And I get where PK's coming from, because that kind of took the place of what 1.0 was initially for. It was for intellect, but they said, nope, let's talk about relationship and entertainment. That's when it took over. And
it was when they ran off the MGTOW dudes, man. Like
all that. Yeah,
and then that's when it changed. Like this, flipped around and shit.
And I hate to say it, like 2015, y'all had y'all stint. I remember, never forget, like 2012, 2015, and then y'all had like a split. And I think BGS tried to maintain it. Angry Man tried to maintain it. and it's just getting. I wouldn't say it's getting worse and worse, but it's getting worse on all aspects. That's why you see different guys in these spaces. I'm like, damn, I never heard of this red guy. Never heard of such and such, you know, AJ. I never heard those guys, you know, but I've heard Wacky, Soul and Black, Pink Elephant. Those are the ones I knew coming on YouTube years ago. That was talking about this high powerful shit. And then BGS was new to me in 2019 because he said, I've been in here since such and such, like the 2010s, him and Angry Man, because they had a foundation. I mean, they're consistent, unlike the other two, because they can be inconsistent sometimes. But I understand O'Shea's got a business. He's a little different, but you know, and I've learned about him since 2016. You know, he was in the media thing and things like that. He traveled. And that's why as BM, I never considered a manosphere because it's different. Thanks to Kuda, he said that leader had to get a hold of it. I don't know why, but you know, that's a whole nother story. But I understand their concepts. But you know, I'm not part of that.
I think that there's a bit of a competition that's going on where people are more, I guess, upset about the money aspect and follower aspect. You know, what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
At the end of the day, you know, I think that some people have made their bed with the idea that our message is getting out, and that is the most important thing to us. And other people are more so stuck on the aspect of, well, this motherfucker got too many views. This motherfucker getting all the money.
Okay, so the message. You know, what message is getting out?
The red pill awareness is what we were trying to spread to men. And maybe get women to act right if that was a byproduct, but that wasn't the goal at all.
That's not what's happening right now.
Somewhat yes, somewhat no. I mean, that's arguable. You know what I mean? Because you're going to be able to point to people, and I'm going to be able to point to people. So, I mean,
well, I can point to more. I can point to more. The bigger platforms. I can point to more bigger platforms that are not red pill.
Yeah, but is there red pill knowledge in there?
No.
Okay. Who?
What's going on, American Negro?
It's not even. It's more of a purple pill. To where they playing it safe. That's what's going on now.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're playing it safe. There is some red pill. I agree with PK saying it's a little bit. I would say like 10% red pill, and then the other part is lean towards the blue pill area. The purple pill is like a medium balance. I not get where he's coming from because
I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of purple pill content is coming from people who don't want to. They playing manosphere politics. They don't want to go straight red pill.
Yeah,
most people don't.
Yeah, that's true. I see it every day. I see it over at Kuda's channel a lot. I'll be talking about that stuff. He said, "No, we need a logo." He said, "We need a audio." So I said, "Kuda, we got all that. It's just people don't want to do the work."
Well, I mean, you had these purple pillars from the very beginning. And a lot of people get that.
Yeah, but they was never. They wasn't bringing in most of the new people.
Like Kevin is. I mean, that's what
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
They're triggering the algorithm hard.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, man. Because I remember the PUAs. The PUAs were one of the foundational pillars of this whole entire space.
Yeah, I got people.
I mean, it's kind of
I would say
after MGTOW, it was.
Right.
Well, I'll say it like this: they wasn't the founding fathers. Originally, I think I wish Wacky was here. He said,
Barbarossa.
Barbarossa, not just Barbarossa. No, it came from Soul and Black and him because it started out with the conscious community and then the conscious Black collective. Then Barbarossa was a student under the Wall of Silence. And what happened to Wall of Silence, they became MGTOW. MGTOW was birthed out of that. Wall of Silence was dangerous because we look at what Ty City's doing. Look at the live stream. That's based off the Wall of Silence in a way. You know why? Because they do not like
what's a built-in
content. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I like that because that content is hard hitting. They don't want guys like me and him talking about real stuff, PK. You know, that's red pill itself. But when you talk about purple pill stuff, we're talking about the names like PewDiePie, those guys, they're not in the space, but I'm saying people like that in space, like a big truck, for example. They can represent that. You know what I mean? Because if you notice on Ramil's panels, he's quiet. If you notice Ramil when he talks, he controls that panel. I'm
trying to tell you. All right. Yeah. I'm just I'm not too busy, man, but I'm a busy man. I don't be paying, I don't watch everybody.
I'm just saying,
people,
but
I don't know.
I'm just saying, but I'm just
sure
saying,
these
like,
people are putting out these ideas, but I'm like,
yeah.
dude, like,
Well, I'm just saying, like, I agree. Yeah, I agree with you on the BGS part. I understand you coming from a 2.0 perspective, but those dudes, they got it from, I hate to say from us, but they understand how to operate the space. But here's the problem. Even though when Kevin got big, you know, I'm talking about the new fans. He's talking about the ones that don't be involved in these space. I'll give you an example. Look at Roger Report, for example. New people come to this space, they say, oh, what is this red pill stuff? And then if they decided to flip and keep it, you know, blue pill don't want the red pill, you know, because the red pill, that's a hard pill to swallow. You know what I mean? Dealing with, you know, reality, you know, the truth. And then if you're trying to go red pill and stay in there, and sometimes you got some red pills want to go black pill. Like I mentioned, the two sides that BGS did about the utilitarian part and the nihilist part. You know, that's the depth of it, what he talks about. But he didn't go into it because he kind of stopped it right there. He said, "No, I'm not going to go in depth. I'm going to be careful on this because there's a lot of stuff you got to be careful around issues like that. Because a lot of people get emotional. Says, man, I ain't going to do this. That's too much work. I gotta change my life, do this lifestyle. You know, it's a lifestyle. You know, but you understand PK under that red pill lifestyle. So if you're doing it right, hey, that's good for you, man. That's great. I mean, but you got people in these spaces don't have that. You know what I mean? Because I get they ain't built for the red pill stuff. It ain't for everybody, man. Like,
well, they didn't even build up the wall of silence too high. It was only 2 feet tall. And now you have and not you know what I'm saying? Now you have the wall of indifference, which is cool with me too, because that's, you know, built off of fucking apathy and shit like that. But a lot of dudes cannot do that.
That's more of a black pill concept, and it's coming either way. So I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's just like you got people. You do have people in this space who kind of total line on the black pill stuff because obviously, it's distasteful to literally everybody, and there are very few people who accept that.
Yo, that's what they accused me of being.
Yeah. So I mean, it isn't too many people in this space who I could point to and be like, okay, this guy's a black pillar. There are a couple people in this space that, you know, I'm kind of on two hands probably in this space. So I can say, okay, these guys are certified red pill. That's where they're at. Okay. And yeah, a lot of these people are purple pill. A lot of these newcomers are, you know, I mean, when you talk about the Roger Report, I think he's a good dude, and I think he wants to. Yeah. I think he does want to. He still has hope for the community, and you know, he sees things for what, you know, he thinks they are. And I don't know if he accepts it, but I mean, that's on him at the end of the day. I really couldn't care less because at the end of the day, he's running a show. Yeah.
PK, I put some in the back that the philosophy base. I put that in the back chat so you can check out. I'll put some more later.
Oh, I already read it. Yeah, I seen this. You posted this on the video. I watched the video.
I respect guys who they you know what I'm saying, they say this is where I stand, this is what I am, or whatever. Right? I respect those guys, and I'm mindful of that when I'm having discussions with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the guy who just beat motherfuckers down, right? And just act like my way is better than their way. But my way is more bulletproof than your. You know what I'm saying? That's how I come across. A lot of people they mess up and they start going. I wouldn't even say so far black pill that they close the door for just for free agency for people to make their own decisions, right?
It depends. I guess it really depends. Like what side of black pill you come from. You know what I mean? Like it depends. So I guess you have to take that up with Sir. Sir is, you know, a little bit more. Aren't you kind of, you know, more utilitarian? And that what you
in a way, if you're dealing the building the ground up, according to I think BGS, we want somewhat morality, but we can be moralistic about it. But New's a nihilist. He's a happy nihilist, like what he said. Am I correct, New? Yeah, he's a nihilist. Yeah, that's black pill. So I'm more about building. You know, if you want to build a better society, I would take like a wall of silence approach, a masculine approach. But here's the thing, I deal with the numbers part, but then you have another side of utilitarianism. It's called the quality that deals with life, people, can you accept others and things like that. That's when it gets hedonistic. You know, it's a they're both similar, but the difference is utilitarian deals with that egalitarian stuff. You see it in the military and things like that, but it is an extreme side. There's levels to it. It can be extreme. I mean,
I believe that from a philosophy standpoint at its core. And I mean, like a lot of people argue this, and like it's explained in not Hegel, but fuck, what the fuck is this guy's name? Fucking philosopher dude from
to my John Stuart Mill. Not him.
Nah.
They got Motzi. I got all that, man. I got
it's talked about, but basically the issue is that at its core, the ideas behind utilitarianism is largely hedonistic. You know, it has to do with happiness and the maximum amount of right. So at its core, you know, I haven't, and you know, I have my own personal disagreements with it. I do understand it though. You know, I don't mind that people have that worldview and think of it as a good way forward. You know. Yeah, I'm more of a. I kind of mix it. I fall back and forth in between the nihilistic and sometimes I'm not. It's kind of like a matter of degrees for me. Like how many fucks do I have to give today? You know what I mean?
Right. That's where I'm at with it. Is that you know it's more of have the information. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you can make a choice.
Right. So I'm of the belief that we are in the information age and that people do have a lot of the information, right? So I'm already halfway there thinking that if you think this way, you're a fucking dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how you think. I don't give a shit. But I mean, like, you're gonna have people who are hardliners and are more extreme on these beliefs. You know, this is a part of the reason why, you know, not everyone in the space agrees with MOT and, you know, people that have those sorts of worldviews, because I mean, he's also a utilitarian. You know, people that have those, it's a matter of degrees, and it depends on what type of utilitarian you are, man. Some of those types of, and I think some of this comes down to personality as well, man, because certain personality types are just not going to mix with others, man. It just is what it is. You know, you come into a room and someone's, you know, getting on your ass about your belief system or what it is that you believe. I mean, you're gonna run into that everywhere and anywhere on anything. Doesn't matter the topic. Right. If you talk about purple pill, blue pill, red pill, fucking black pill, you know, we'll just disagree on all day because we just don't rub each other the right way, you know.
Right.
That is, you know,
I'll follow along that lines of like once I see that, I'm already out. You know what I'm saying? I'll function off the basic premise of pretty much like whoever cares less wins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, I'm more on the you side, even though I used to have a nihilistic mind, because when I study it, it is a little extreme, but there's some positives in the one's versions. But, you know, but nihilists, it's some nihilists in this space too. I've noticed when I hear people's conversation, the way they talk, and I heard this Gary guy, what's his name? Grant over at Mills, and they kept asking, do you believe in God? I said, no. And I kept giving the nickname to him, Gary the Nihilist. He saw it in the chat. I was like, and they was asking questions. No, I just want the results, and you know, because they're more result oriented. But you know, but that whole thing about nihilism, you know, the existentialism, and, you know, it is what it is. You know,
existentialism. Yeah. I mean, I guess it is what it is, man. Like some people, you know, I don't try to spread my ideology because I understand this world couldn't exist with it, right? So I don't impress my views as far as philosophy is concerned on the others. However, I still hold my philosophy at the end of the day. You know, it isn't. I can't say it's entirely consistent because if it were up to me, the world would be on fire. But it's not up to me. You know, yeah.
I got the popcorn, dog.
That's what I was saying about, you know, holding your stance, but for everybody else, you know, if you get too open with it, you start closing off other people's free agency and shit. Now I'm totally against that shit.
Yeah, I get it. But I mean, I don't know. Sir would have to go into a little bit more like where his stance is, because I don't tend to speak. I don't try to speak for anybody else, especially not utilitarians, man. Because it depends on which ones you are, because he might just be like, nah, motherfucker.
No, I can't. I can in some ways. See, the trick is on utilitarianism. If I get violent, I'm more stealthy with it. But I said, look, it's it. But if I want to help somebody, like the cop on the beat, I'm trying to stop a crime. I'm gonna use this example. But then the nihilist, I said, I don't care. Let him sell drugs. See, a nihilist don't care. He's more like a rugged individual. Me, I'm more. Yeah, me. I care. I have a balance. I care because I see for what it is. I don't blink. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be the last one shooting you in the back of the head. I don't care. I'm trying to save some lives, and if the rest die, oh well. They're very similar. But the problem is utilitarian wants peace, man. I'm more of a peaceful guy. I want tranquility. Even though my sign is a Taurus, that's how my mind thinks anyway. Because I construct every day. That's who I am. I try to be a nihilist, man. I just couldn't do it. Only for certain situations. I'm
gonna grab my hand. Do you want to take another step deeper in here?
Yeah, do that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the type that go off and get the binoculars.
Yeah.
So hold on. Are you ready for the? Are you ready for the? You're gonna run into an issue with that, man. We do. You have one hand that's meant to build, but you see, you have two hands. You got two legs. You got 2 feet. You got 2 ears. You got 2 eyes. At the end of the day, man, you end up at a dichotomy. If you're into constructing, you have to deconstruct at some point as well, man.
Yeah,
that shit is a
that's
cycle.
Part of it. That's a part of it, and that's a part of, I think, utilitarianism tells you about the weakness. Like if people die, I say, oh well, I'm just caring about a certain individual happiness. That's just a small fraction. That's how I think too. And I hate to say that, and I'm learning and embracing that. Some people can't embrace the two because that is black pill, and I think Kuda mentioned something about stillness. I may look into that. And he said something on his panel. He said, so I said, all right, we talked about it on a panel, me and Fasten, which was fascinating because he said, Fasten said, I lived a MGTOW life in Africa.
Let me hold on. Here's a good way to judge and kind of like gauge where you're at into like how fucked you are or not fucked. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people can never conceive of certain things and still hold that framework because it's all just hypothetical. I think the difference is in between utilitarian and nihilist is we've actually taken a step into the shit in the real world. That's the difference. For some of these people it's these are just hypotheticals to them. It isn't happening to me, so fuck it. The trolley problem is only a hypothetical until it's real life. And I think that's the difference in between utilitarianism and nihilists, because you guys still fight for something that you believe in. You still have a belief in something. We don't.
It's the hope.
Yeah.
We don't have that anymore. And that's the step that you guys don't take, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that, man. That's all.
I don't tell you this. That's a nihilistic perspective. It's nothing wrong. That's why I don't judge a lot of nihilists. If you notice me on panels or different panels, especially Kuda's panels, I don't go against it. You know why? They're there for destroy. It's kind of like, I don't want to say anarchy, but y'all have a cause. I think BGS broke it down. It's a cause and the effect. You're trying to get somewhere, but you accept that everything dies in the black pill. What he said, every ideology and all that stuff dies.
Well, this is where people they tell me that say you can't deal in absolutes.
Yeah.
There are only two absolutes in this world, and a lot of people can't face them. You see, us nihilists, we've already faced them, and we accept it. There are two. They only remain concept. The only concept that we have of this is how do we measure things? It's with numerals or time.
Yeah.
And the fact that, at some point you're going to meet your end and everything will meet its end.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to explain. It's not like, it's almost like absolute, but it's like if you're sure of yourself. Now, utilitarians, they can live for like a long time, but they'll eventually come to it. And it's only a few scholars I studied. And this Masi character, he was one, talking about China. And he had a totally different system what it was before it was socialist or communist. Now, it's a little... That's a whole nother story about them, about this guy. But he was a philosopher. And I read about him. I said, man, they didn't mention him. They mentioned Peter Singer, the Jewish guy. Then they mentioned the English guys. And I think the wife of John Stuart Mills, I broke that down. I said, well, damn, I didn't know it was a .net. I put it in the private chat, but yeah, it's just, yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go hang out with my son, man. I seen you was live, man. I just want to come over here and hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna be listening in, bro.
All right, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, peace. Hey, spell that philosopher you just mentioned, bro.
Moca, I think it's MOCA, something like that. Hold on.
You didn't actually post it.
Hold on.
You posted
Let me. Oh, Moca. Oh, with the I. My fault. I'm gonna post it. Hold on. This guy right here. You can just type him up, and then I got the link in the chat. You can find it right there. This name right here. You can just search for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
All right, not a problem.
Take it easy, bro.
Peace.
Later, Ty. I'll hit you up later.
Yeah, that's Ty City, y'all. Check out his channel, The Logic Spirit, in the building. I'm glad he came up. That's a heavy hitter. I had a DS1. I had a legendary Wacky. I had a lot of people. I had CG3 on here. PK. I had like some heavy hitters, man.
I ain't seen Charles Gilmore in a while.
Yeah, he's cool. He's
been
over
around.
I
still be seeing him around.
Yeah, he'd be over at Plus. He'd be bouncing around. He's more of a, I would say, free spirit and all that. He's a cool dude.
He's a sage guy.
Yeah. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. And we had some deep conversation. I said, damn, that's my. I mean to get to his channel and watch this stuff. See, I always stick to Roger and sometimes Art of New Style. You know what I mean? Because y'all do y'all's own thing, but
I mean, it's pretty chill in a lot of places. I think that a lot of the guys in this sector, for the most part, are decent men. I think they are, a lot of them. Even you knew.
Hey man, I'm a devilish angel, man. A lot of people be thinking I'm trolling in the chats, dog, but I don't really troll like that. I be spitting some shit. Some cats catch it, and they already know how I speak because I be on other panels and shit. You know what I'm saying? They already know what I think. I got some shit coming up too, man. Watch. I got some shit coming up, and I think a lot of niggas gonna be mad.
Man, that's really cryptic, man. I like that.
Yeah.
That's really
Dude, I appreciate you, my boy Grinch, man. I know he gave me the wrench because I shared his video, and I'm like, I was like, man, that dude is for real, man. Like his content something else. I enjoy him.
Yeah. Like I deal with red or blue, red, black pill, supreme mathematics and alphabet, and then life experience. That's what I normally do, on my channel. I don't have a lot of shit up, but I'm going to start doing more shit.
Yeah. I mean, your channel new, you can do all that. Do what Kane did, man. You got a lot of knowledge, man. I mean, if I was you, just be diverse, similar like me, man. Just say anything, man. And just drop little gems in there. Yeah, drop a little gems.
I try to, I did want to really start off doing like MGTOW or black pill shit.
Yeah.
I want to stick with my electrical shit, but it's hard for me to really record because I don't have my own shop. I'm out. Like y'all see my little uploads, man. I'll be out in solar farms and shit right now. But
that's a start. I mean, you impressed me, man.
I'm not a great speaker, huh?
I didn't know you had a channel.
I had a channel for a minute, man. I just made it into an actual channel. You know what I'm saying? And man, if you want to subscribe, you can, dog. You can always. I welcome a lot of people, man.
You know what I'm saying? I've known you for a long time, So
yeah, we've been in the chat for a while.
I just
started getting on panels last year.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did with Wacky Worlds for the first time, and then we had like a little incident, and then we was cool after that. And then I was on panels. I think Fantastic was the second one, and we was helping this dude in the space. He was new black, talking about the same old issues. Then I was on the Brain Trust with Complex with the Sapio stuff. And then we talked about watches. That was a pretty good with Super Trez. And that was a fun time we had. And then I was over at, MOTs and then the Aspire recently this year. And then the split happened. Then when I met the infamous DJ Cuda, man, like his shit was so fun, even though I act a fool over there. But I mean, that channel is well balanced. Yes, you have your little entertainment, but then you have a little knowledge. But shouts out to Justy Andre. That dude is amazing, man. I love that brother, man. We had the best build in that live stream. He said the credit 12 hours, but it cut it off with 11 hours. These StreamYards. That's what I'm talking about. That's a long stream I've been on. Over there, if you go over to Kuda's channel or subscribe, whatever, or just check him out. He does a little different thing. Yeah, he plays some music and the entertainment, but he does sprinkle some knowledge. And someone asked me, is he what? Yeah, he just through all that, that's just buffers. But when you really talk to him to the side, when Anger Man leaves, see, Anger Man is over there every now and then. That's what they got mad when he sided with him or whatever. You know how it is. But Anger Man's cool. I've been on panels with him over there, mostly probably about 8 times on every stream. Yeah, he's a good dude. Everything they say,
I have never been Angry Man's friend in life.
But I'm saying like this. But my experience of him, noticing like people always talk bad about him. I said, man, he's all right. I mean, when we talk about something different. We didn't talk about no pill stuff. We talked about a little entertainment, something I knew. And the conversation was good, man. He appreciated me, and I don't rub nothing in his face. I let him have it. That's like, because he's infamous like that. But I'll be seeing him over at Rogers on panels too. But on Kuz, man, it's a different ball game. He's down to earth. He's just like, look, I'm just here to chill. I'm good. But he did get pissed off at Jerome about the grandma thing. That was like a bad stream. I endured that. That's the only time I got in it with a bad panel that day. It was a long panel, but it was bad. But the female kind of derailed it.
That's
he got upset about it. Yeah,
that's generally what happens. I don't think me and Angry Man have ever had a good relationship per se. We can talk for a little while. He's an all right dude, though. I mean, I'm sure he's all right. I'm sure
Anthony, his content is pretty good. You can check him out, but it ain't just. It's a combination of a lot of things. He does talk about equipment and audio and things like that. Podcasts, and yeah, he talks about music, but he also talks about other things too. He does the philosophy. He don't get into it because he gets distracted by other people because they talk about different things. He's helping them out, so he's kind of sick right now with the COVID. What he told me.
Who that?
So, DJ Cuda, but he's all right.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah. I haven't talked to him yet. Yeah.
Well, no, I thought it was something different. I thought it was like an accident or whatever.
No, he had a car accident. He survived that, and he's been in so many of them in DC. And then he had this COVID thing from a party, whatever. That's how he got it. He said, "I think I got COVID." He said, "Oh shit." We talked about it on the panel. Yeah, you liked it. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. But he's well balanced. Yeah, he's multifaceted. Yeah, AM he's a different type cat, and I noticed that on that panel where Kuda's like every third show. I was like, damn, this dude is. I see why people like Angry Man. I see, but it's my perspective of him. I have no issues with him.
I've been on some panels with Angry Man. I mean, I like him for the most part. When he's not fucking getting into the shit with people, with starters or whatever like that, dude. The dude has good content.
Yeah, he's still
I can't even deny it.
I would never speak on his content because number one, I haven't watched enough of it, and I think it is fair to say he could garner an audience because shit, he's done it like 7 times. So that's fair enough.
Yeah,
I just never liked him as a person. I don't like.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like to each their own type shit.
Teach his own. Yeah, and let me tell you something, PK. That's fair to say. I used to be the same way until I got on panels with him. I'm like, oh man, he's all right. And
me and him been on panels together.
Yeah. He exposed a lot of stuff about people, even though he's supposed to. He said, I ain't perfect. He said what he said on the stream. He said, I fucked up. I was like, well, damn, Angry Man, you talking about yourself. And it's kind of funny when you really get into his what's it called, his street conservative platform. And I was looking at that. I thought you sound like them other right dudes, but he sounds a little different. I don't think he's extreme, but I understand where he's coming from. But the boss talk, that's what people like the most. I think that's part of his persona, whatever, but he said this on the earlier stream on Skywatch. He said I'm done with relationships, bro. I'm done talking about it. He trying to move around and stuff. I mean, shouts out to him, man. He's doing good things. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah. But it's okay. No, you cool.
No, I hear what PK saying.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all good. It's all good. You can say what you want on this channel. I mean, yeah.
It's like you either get along with people or you don't, and then sometimes there's the in between. There's like the in between. Because I'm like that, and I've been supporting motherfuckers around this space for a long ass time, man. Like on the back end, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of motherfuckers that I just barely halfway agree with, and I'll still support their channel. But until I hear some real shit that I just get tired of hearing, then I'll just either unsubscribe or stop supporting. It's not a big thing.
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to. Like I said, I'm a pretty chill dude, man. I don't impress anything upon anybody. You got homies that I don't rock with. That's cool. That's your business. Just what I'm saying. If shit blow up, don't look at me like I ain't say nothing. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? I'm not even putting on judgment on you, dog, for not liking somebody that I'm cool with.
Yeah.
I'm
PK,
I don't do that shit to people.
PK, that's welcome on my channel. I try to have different people. I try not to make it click based. I'm more like a gold professor and Roger a little bit in between those dudes because
you will always be a good dude in my book as long as you don't bring no feminists up here. No,
I don't bring. I'm good. They don't like me anyway. I'll tell you why. Sister George and then what's her name, JS. They don't like me because the way I talk, they just get intimidated. They get upset when I try to correct them. I was on panels and they say, "Oh, this dude, we can't get him." They get upset.
You was on their panels before?
Yeah, over at Kuda's, and they got mad because stuff old boy did to Kuda and Angry Man because they were adamant about it. I understand why, but I try to stay out of that drama because it goes back to that boy Hammer. So he fucked that up. So but Zero's kind of chill with that. He said, "No, I'm good on that." And he was trying to give me a conversation on his panel. I said, "Zero, you know what it is? It's Kuda and things like that." I was going to ask Ty City, where's all this hate from? But he had to go. But he does 2 to 3 hour live streams like myself. But we get to the point and we're done. But a lot of people can do this like 8 to 10 hours. Like everybody's blowing up with views. So if you want entertainment, go ahead.
Man, I missed them days. And then with the fact that you guys get to make money off this shit, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. If it was me, I'd be getting them butter biscuits too, my nigga. Like it's just too good. Yeah. I'm getting them, bro. Shoveling them in my mouth.
You know who I thought you was at first, PK? I thought you was what's his name? I thought you was Mr. Z at first.
No,
because I saw PK in the chat with the YouTube name, but then I saw when I heard the speaker on the panel was a different name. I'm like, okay, so that's PK. But then I realized it wasn't you.
Me and Mr. Z are cool.
Yeah, Mr. Z.
I'm cool with Mr. Z.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, can I come to your channel? I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I mean, we got like different ideologies and shit like that. But like I said, dog, I don't discriminate. Like I can build with believers, 85ers. I can do all kind of shit, man. But don't come at me with no relationship shit because my whole thing on that is completely different. I don't even want to really we getting into that type of shit.
I tell you this, I had DS1 over here from the Masculine Mercenaries. I mean, he liked my channel. He subscribed to me. He's a good dude. I like his content. I had a bunch of I had Rashawn Benton come over to Kudas, and he's a cool dude. He does music. I mean, my platform is diverse. Anyway, my subscribers in general is diverse. I mean, yes, I have some Moors, Hebrew Israelites, some pro-blacks, some Manosphere dudes. It's a combination. My channel is like what it represents. Yes, we talk about black stuff over here, but I talk about a little esoteric stuff every now and then. But it's a combination. It's like a diverse channel. BGS does the same thing. He's just careful with his because he's got all these scholars with him. And I respect that. And I think Zero said one time, years ago, he said, it wasn't like what it is now. You just can't talk to him. No, you can't. Because I've been on panels with him like 10 times. Damn, that's a lot. I mean, he's a good dude. I mean, from my perspective, he's
who BGS.
Yeah, from an elder, from an elder. I listen to him, so
Yeah, he's a pretty good dude. Yeah,
I've been listening to BGS since 2015, and I was really liking his black pill content. You know what I mean? Because there wasn't a lot of people that was explaining black pill, even though when I was trying to explain it, I couldn't get into it like him because he brought the esoteric side of it. You know what I'm saying? Then Zero would do a lot of it, but before I started hopping on panels, I was just in the chats, and now I talk about it. You know, for the most part, and I think people still don't understand. They just look up black pill and they automatically see incel Wikipedia. I'm like, that's not even fucking black pill, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of new.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess, unfortunately, right now we're in a situation where it's like the chicken or the egg, because it's like, is there any relation in between this being a philosophy, or are we talking about, what's it called, face maxing?
I don't get past this part. I know he's about to drop down. That was a long stream. I don't get to this part right here. I don't get the part right here. Okay, I want to fast forward what we was talking about. Let's see. And after that, I'm going to have the next video.
And then the split happened, thanks to Hammer's ass. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and the split happened with Hammer with the game with the game stuff, and then Kuda tried to help the boy. He said, "Dude, just do your schoolwork, quit thinking about women." And then he tried to tell him about the starter chick thing, which is, I would say, it's like a little setup, but I'm just saying I blame Hammer for that. He was just so damn thirsty, trying to get some ass, and he just tried to tell him, like, "Look, man, you gotta stay in your books, man." He was too young, man. He has a stuttering problem. He needs a speech therapist. I feel sorry for the dude, man. Like,
I can't. I'm not going to drag this man.
Yeah,
I don't know who he is.
You know, but no, he be on those panels with BJs. But I try to help him, like, in the past. I'm like, dude, you can't be buying like views and stuff. And then Kuda try to help him. You know, we tried, and I'm like, he just refused. That's a millennial for you. They don't listen. He's like, fuck it. I'm like, okay. And then, you know how that went. And then March, I've been having a good year doing this and having nice bills, man. Like, after the drama, it was great. And I think Art of New Style put his foot down with that woman, man. Like, he knew Miss GG. I'm like, damn, I didn't know Art had it in him. I was like, shit, Art. And he told me, he said, no, he said, it's not a good. I said, no, Art, it's a good thing. You did the right thing. She came at your head, man. Like, he took her wrench and everything. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I only saw a portion of what took place there, but I mean, after I heard that portion, I was like, yo, get this bitch out of here, dude. Like, get her out. Like, she just disrespected you, not once, but 3 times in a row, and you let it go, and you got to do something. You know? I mean, he finally did, so good on him, you know?
I mean, I didn't know he had it in him, but he tried to be calm, but he's a cool dude. He got my respect, though. That
can't be nice all the time.
No, you can't.
That shit don't work.
No, it don't work. What did Tassi just said? He was on the panel. He said, they don't care. They don't care. Shouts out to him. But yeah, man, it's just, I mean, I'm over here chilling, but yeah, the topic, like it was Purple Paradise, but I'll mention in the description later after I get done with the stream. I'll say we was talking about Purple Pill Paradise, you know, the new followers coming in. I said, oh Lord.
Okay, well, let them have it. You know, if this is what the sphere will turn into, I don't mind. Let them have it. I don't give a shit.
Let them have it. You know, because I know people's transitioning into better things, but you know, yeah, the true message is gonna come out. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, like not only that, but you know, we'll see which one ends up beating out which one. I mean, like if money and views is your only aim, then you know, good luck to you. You know,
good luck.
I don't see any issue. I don't see any issue with that. You know, these people, you know, those types of viewerships and followerships, you know, they'll last for a little while. You know, but when the winds change, which they always do, you know, you'll lose your following. It is what it is. Either what you're saying will be, you know, timeless and will carry on into the future.
Oh, go ahead, sir. Yeah.
You know, or not.
Yo, sir, I gotta get out of here, man. I forgot. I gotta call my godbrother back, man.
Oh, okay, man.
Totally forgot. Yo, I'm gonna see y'all around. PK, I'm gonna see you in the chat too.
All right, man.
Oh, for sure, man. Take care, man. Hope to see you.
Man. Hey, thanks for having me up, sir.
Oh, not a problem. You're always welcome, dude.
Yes, sir. Peace.
That's the fam right there. He's a good dude.
Yeah,
he tries to act like he's not a good dude.
He's good. He's funny as hell, man. Like every time in chats and Roger, he be saying some wild stuff, and even though we're the same zodiac, it is so funny, man. It's just like
hold on, you and Roger?
No, me and News the same. So we're Taurus. We're Tauruses, and then he figured out. He said, "What's your birthday?" I said, "Mine was on the 2nd because I was my birthday was that Sunday. Gino's his was on the 1st." He said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, we're the same sign." So And then B just said he told me happy birthday in a super chat. He said, "Yeah, we're surrounded like a lot of bulls." I was in the Art of Itmore's when he had a birthday thing on May 3rd, and he had it on his live stream. I said, "Yeah, we're all the same sign as him." So it's neat. It ain't that many Taurians in this space. It's only a handful. Besides,
you got a lot. You got a whole crew now.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of Leos. That's what's her name? Topaz said, "Yeah, that too." I mean, Art of New Style and a few others. So, that I know. I don't know about the rest. But the Capricorns, I tell you, is James Kill, DS1, DJ Cuda. He's a January Cap. I didn't know that. But him and DS1 got the same. I don't know if they got the same birthday, but they're close. So it makes sense.
Capricorn is in January. I thought that was...
It's December and January. It's December and January. It's early January and late December. Yeah, my sister's a December Capricorn, and they asked me my sister. Hers is on the 27th, so yeah, she's a Capricorn, and yeah, their sign is like it's kind of like LeBron and them. Yeah, they hold a lot of secrets. Yeah, they hold a lot of secrets, but they're good business people. I tell you that because they're a cardinal sign, so I know all of them.
Oh, so damn, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea about. I just enjoy it,
Yeah, I'll do a stream on the characteristics probably in July. Around the 4th, I'll do that in pieces. I'm gonna make a 2-stream thing, and then I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, I discussed this part where the July streams of the Zodiac that'll be on the 3rd, and that's gonna be 2 streams each. The first one will probably be. It may be a little longer, but the next one's going to be a little longer because I'm going to talk about earth signs. I'm going to get in depth. I found the quality signs for those streams and links on those. So, yeah, I was talking about that in the stream. So we're done with this one. Okay.
This one. Appreciate you, man. Not a problem.
Always Borg at the end. I don't understand that. Okay.
Shouts out to the Logic Square, aka Top City. He came by. Salute, man. Sexy Red, Renaissance Chick. Appreciate. Shouts out to the Logic Square, aka Top City. He came by. Salute, man. I want to say peace and shalom.
And that was it. So I'm gonna stop the screen share. And yeah, this is one of my reviews. I'm just reviewing the streams that I did. I know it's up an hour. So I'm gonna look at another one. See what's wrong with it. Yeah, I'm sounding good now. Am I here? Okay. Right. Yeah, I was just about to say that stream, what you saw was Purple Pill Paradise, or should I say Purple Paradise is here. That was a stream that I came up with the longest. And I just want to review it. I mean, I sounded decent all the way to except for the end. So I had to work on not Borging. I'm just going to mute for a little bit and learn to do that. It's a trick while I'm doing these live streams, hearing myself, see what type of upgradable equipment I'm going to work on in the future, but I'm going to see what I'm going to do with that. But yeah, I'm going to check this next one. Knock this off the board. I'll get a screen share. Hold on. I know it's light today. I had 5 earlier, which is good. So I'm going to see what I'm talking about right now. And let's see how I sound on this one. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Back again. I just got off a panel with Kudas, and yeah, we're going to talk about the future for a minute. Future of the sphere for the men. I want to discuss something like outside of entertainment and all this other stuff. What side do y'all want to be on in the future? It's gonna be not for kids. We're gonna be respectable. I want to come up with this topic because I'm just here, just shoot the shit. But yeah, man, the future of the sphere. I'm looking at the things right now. Like we just got a person that just hit 1 million. I know people is excited and things like that. I mean, what type of man do we want in the future? You know, I know he's not the future. There's different types and all types. I just thought of something about the sphere. I mean, I like that the other brothers is doing the value system, which is great. That's a great start for the future. You know, that's something you can work towards. But what I see in this space, you gotta have that value to live up to, right? But I was thinking, what about the youth when we teach? I think was it generation of millennials from all the way from beta. I know alpha's in there in the mix. That's something to think about. And I just got off a panel and then brothers is like commoderating. I mean, shouts out to Kuda for putting his foot down on that bomb cherry person, man. I mean, she's despicable. And he's got my respect. And what I'm saying is we got to be consistent on it, man. That's just verbatim. And the talent, we need to just be in it, you know. And that's the thing with me. I'm on fire with this. I mean, the last stream was kind of stale because I know it was boring, but I was for PK Angel. I hope he sees the video and get the links. That's the last time I'm gonna talk about it, you know, and that's the last time. You know, I talk about that every once in a while in a mixture and just hand it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of those people. I can talk about different things and different philosophies and things like that. I can do a stream on it and just time it and do my thing. So that's just me. I ain't in it for the entertainment. I'm just out here for the message. Just do my content and just be steady with it. And I can do that, you know? And I know people ain't gonna listen to that, but that's fine. That's them. That's the 90% I'm not dealing with. I'm dealing with the 1%, the small percentage of people that's got the require here. So yeah, this is gonna be like an open panel discussion. So I'm just gonna set the link out for a minute, but I'm gonna talk for like an hour or two. So I'm gonna pin it and see people come up because I'm not gonna send no links in this one because I know people is moving around and doing all types of things and seeing different streams. I just came off of a 3-hour panel and, you know, they ain't really talking about much. And I know everybody's doing long panels today. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm on. And you got to do your thing. You got to do your thing. You just got to be focused because a lot of people, I didn't know everybody was doing it on Sunday, but Sunday's one of them days I usually get to stream. I'm glad I scheduled two streams because the first one I thought it was going to be longer, but it was going to be a problem. But I could have stayed on Akuda that night. I could have stayed up and just talked about it. You know, if you did 10 to 12 hours, you know, then I have to take my ass to go to bed. But you know what I mean? But that's the beauty of it. It unsaid enough because I know it's about 7 hours and he could do like 10, so he could do it. So I'm not gonna stay up there that long. So yeah, there's a stream because people are gonna get tired of listening to this nonsense. But yeah, but that was about Bomb Cherry. I mean, I got videos in the chamber I need to watch, in the watch laters. But you know what I mean? I'm not looking for a live stream because I know it's Sunday, everybody's off and things like that. But I'm just gonna talk about this real quick. The men in the sphere and outside the sphere, we just got to put our foot down, man, because things going to change next year. And then in the end of the year of Biden's run, we're going to see who's going to really stand tall, man, because we're at the mouth of the feminism right now. But I ain't saying feminism is the end all be all. You know, I don't talk about it like 24/7, but that's something to look at. And we got to look at different systems so we got to work with, right? So the fourth industrial revolution deals with a lot of things, tech and technology in general, right? I just started something. when you have a society like that, who you going for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people likes the drama, the entertainment, the 90 percenters, or should I say 99 percenters, right? That's what you got to deal with. A lot of people just don't want to deal with you at that time. I know people like to talk about different things and things like that nature, but that's the whole purpose of what we're talking about. You know, like, what's the future of the men? You know, are we going to have a decent future or whatever? You know, despite the trolls and the idiots that come through and try to dislike and whatever, I don't give a fuck about y'all. Y'all part of the 99%. I care about the ones that support me. I mean, I'm going to stand tall as a man regardless of who dislikes me or not in the sphere or out of the sphere. I'm the most hated person on YouTube. I'll say that right now in a heartbeat. I'm the only person that's been consistent with my previous content over the years and these streams. I don't care how many views. I can walk away and get a lot of views and won't be missed. And I've done it before with a 6-year hiatus, but I'm going to work on a few things to upgrade the equipment in the future. I ain't in no rush. You know, I just got to get my money right and tight. You know, the studio may come soon or later. I'm not going to work on it right now because I got to work what I got because I don't know what type of topics I'm going to try to stick with. You know, I'm going to stick to ones with the esoteric stuff, but I will do the Zodiac next month. I will promise you, I will get those things out. And I got to do, it's a series. The first one, there's 2 on the same day. It's on Saturday, right? I believe it's on Saturday. So that Saturday will be 3 something. So, excuse me, y'all.
That's what I reverb noise. Yeah.
So I got 3 videos. I mean, not 3 videos, 3 streams that I got to do. Not 3 streams. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 5 streams next month. Okay, the first 2, I'm gonna deal with the water sign first. That would be like 3 something. Hold on. Let me see my schedules on those because I can't look at it on YouTube like that. So let me look at that. I'm gonna look at what I got on StreamYards. Okay. The first one will be at 3:15. I will say that one will not be an open panel. I'll run through the water signs, may go into detail because I'm not going to try to make it a 2 hour. I'll make it like an hour panel or 2, but I'm not going to make it that long. But that one is the one I'm going to stick with. Since it's 3:15, I'll say about 4, 5. Since the next one's going to be at 7, I'm not going to try to go over. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stop it at 5 o'clock because those 3 signs I got to deal with. Those are the most important. So the water signs will be on that Saturday, right? And matter of fact, I mean, let me do something. That's Saturday, okay. I'm going to see what time I'm going to push. I said 3:15. Let me look at something right quick. I'm going to edit something. Okay. We're going to go to the 2:30 mark. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to edit that way. Okay, 2:30. If someone wants to extend, that's it. But that may not be an open panel because I may stop it at 5 o'clock because I got one at 7:50. That'll be the Earth sign. Now, the Earth signs may be open panel, but it's not going to be open. I'll open the panel around the 50-something mark. But I'll get my stuff in because the Earth signs, I'm not going to just go through it that much. So I'm going to deal with Zodiacs next month. So, yeah, I'm just going to stick with it and my topics and all that. So, you know, I'm just going to be on fire. And then I'm going to deal with, on the 4th of July, I will deal with both signs. And that's going to be a long, long stream. Fire and the air signs. I will do all of that. And that's going to be intensified. Then I'm going to deal with the quality signs on the 6th. That's going to be on a Tuesday, I believe. Yeah. And that's the one I'm going to deal with. Once I deal with these, I'll knock these out. And then July, I may do something else. I don't know what type of I'm going to do. I may do some self streams, whatever. But after this stream tonight, I'm going to do some self streams because
I'm going to get to the point. Hold on. Yeah, the hater that dislike my stream. Fast forward. So, boy. Oh, when I dropped the link, hold on. Let me see right quick.
It's just crazy, man. And yeah. And I'm just figuring it out, man. Oh, what's going on, Jay? Salute, man. Salute. But you know, that's the future. Okay. What's going on, VA?
What's going on, big dog? What's the topic, man?
I'm gonna say what's the future? I'll say the future results of the men, you know.
You mean like man? You mean manosphere? Or just men in general?
Just men in general. I would say small fraction of the manosphere. How we're gonna take this in the future? You know, just to sum up the topic. So you know.
As far as manosphere is concerned, I mean, I don't know, man. Listen, I hope that Kevin Samuels, in a perfect world, you know, Kevin Samuels is going to come back and he's going to shout out the brothers that genuinely contributed to him. Okay. And I'm not including myself. I had nothing to do with that brother's rise. Me defending him on a few, but which it wasn't him. It's the message. I keep trying to hammer that home. I am not a Kevin Samuels fucking cultist or any of that bullshit. It's about the message. I support, for one, I'm tired of motherfuckers like NBA YoungBoy controlling black males' image, right? I'm tired of that being, I'm tired of niggas like that being our, you know, our face, right, globally. So I'm like, okay, I'm excited about the rise of a brother like a Kevin Samuels, right? Now, would I wear the handbags and the man purses and shit? I've said that repeatedly. No, that's not my style. You know, but as far as the message, as far as, you know, black men and black women, you know, bettering themselves, not being entitled, not being, you know, victim-minded, getting out here and grinding and improving themselves, I could salute that message. I don't understand the hate against the dude when it comes to the message. Like, as far as people thinking he's feminine or whatever, okay, whatever. But, you know, in a perfect world, I would hope that Kevin Samuels would come back, reach out to the brothers that genuinely helped him. Shout out to brother, you know, Obsidian. I have my issues with him, but apparently he shouted out his book. You know, I haven't read the brother's book yet. I may pick it up. I may pick it up. Have you read it?
I haven't read it, but you know, I don't really care for him that much. But you know, Kevin is doing his thing with the 1 million. I mean, he's gonna have people that is gonna dislike and whatever. You know, I mean, BGS shouted him out like in a video, so I understand that he had a message for him. He said, but he gave him a mission to do it, and he did it. So he's perfect for, I would say, mainstream, whatever. But we'll see. And because I know next year he may get 5 million if people keep throwing shots at him. You know, I think me and Kuda talked about it today, and say, yeah, you know, that's just going to make him bigger, like the bigger YouTubers. So yeah, I keep hearing niggas say his message. What's his message? Oh, that's a great question, dude. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
No, come on, big dog. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Okay, let me flip it in. Let me answer that with a question, okay? If I were to say that Kevin Samuel's basic message is that black men and black women, in order to attain the things that they want in life, they need to self-reflect and make sure that they are qualified to have those things, whether it's relationships or whatever the fuck his basic message is. Black men, and by the way, he's been saying this for years to black men, right? Image consulting. He's been talking to black men about getting their weight in order. I'm working on that. I'm not, you know, fat slob, but I got some weight to lose, right? But you know, getting your money right, dressing right, grooming yourself, right? Okay, the dude has been saying this to black men for years. So if I were to say that his basic message is that, his basic message is, I mean, there's more to it, but his basic message is black men, black women, in order to obtain the things that you want in life, you need to self-reflect and make sure that you are qualified to have these things. You are not entitled to shit, whether it's women, men, or whatever the fuck. Would you agree with that if I were to say that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what he does. I mean, but for me,
okay, so what is the problem with that? But brother, what's the hate for? I don't understand.
I mean, that's how people look at it. But but yeah, my nigga, he's talking to bitches who already had a big news is going in. He's just being wild.
Brother, okay, but they're the ones he's talking to the women that are the mothers of these young women, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like I mean, from what I understand, he has a lot of young women's attention too. I mean, in his Facebook groups and shit. So I don't necessarily agree with that, New. To be honest with you, from what I understand, he has the age range of the women that call into his show and whether or deal with him in Facebook groups, Clubhouse, shit like that, Instagram, shit like that. From my understanding, it's early 20s to early 50s. Like it's a wide range.
Yeah, he's got a wide range of women. But the thing is, like, yeah, he's gonna be popular. But even if they talk about the stuff negative about him, yeah, he's gonna get up to 5 million. Some people in the chat, I was over there at Kudos, he said, he's.
I was Borgen right here. Oh God, I didn't know that. Damn, it does that in and out.
Don't get less of that knowledge. Y'all keep coming at him like that, and I'm glad he's not responding because most people that ever get that big. What you know?
I don't understand, man. They just want to hear him talk shit to hoes. They don't get. I mean, but bro, like, do you not realize, New? I'm sure you do, bro. This is a climate to where you cannot tell women the truth. So in a climate like that, I'm sorry, man. Like Kevin is a breath of fresh air, bro. I mean, that's one of the reasons why he's so popular.
Yeah. I kind of agree with it. Yeah, they don't care, but like yourself, like there's people look at him as a breath of fresh air, and they're gonna support him regardless. So we'll see how this is gonna go. I mean, his numbers are still growing, so I ain't even worried because I don't watch him that much, but I understand he's gonna be successful because once he talk about the relationship stuff, it's gonna elevate. Yeah, he's making bank, but he's doing a message for those people that want to get, I would say, married, whatever. And that's what I was talking about in the stream. That's a choice that you got to make. If you don't want to get married, that's fine. But that marriage thing is what sells, man. I mean,
well, I hope Kevin's success is kind of more of a. I just hope it opens doors for more Manosphere channels to go mainstream, whether it's political. Manosphere could have more influence politically, just on society in general. I think it's a good thing. That's really my main hope. I think I hope him going mainstream would open the door for other channels to kind of get out there and branch into, whether it's entertainment channels. I don't give a fuck. I hope the Tasha K bitch, gets millions of, what I'm saying, and makes it the, what I'm gonna call her a bitch. She seems cool, but you get what I'm saying. That's really my main thing. I hope that. Other than that, man, I don't really have any. I hope the petty shit stops too. I really hope that shit stops.
Yeah, the petty stuff will die down for now, but it can open up a lot of channels like the entertainment or the political channel. I think the political channels you see from, I think Mike V's got one, but the conservative ones, that's going to be a tough one because I know they spread out with Soul and Black did one in Rumble. He said that, like, I would say this year and last year, he was going to move his stuff over there. And there's another one that's going to call Vocal by this white conservative. I forget his name that he mentioned. He said, he's going to put his platform over there, which is good for brothers. But if Kevin does get bigger and it gets to that point, they're going to make a sector out of that. Because YouTube, I will say Google and YouTube is dealing with censorship right now because they're pushing back. Next year is going to be a year that I would say the Republicans are going to get the House back. So that's what people are thinking. But we'll see because the end of the fourth year, that's what you really see who's going to run for president. Biden's in right now, but you just got to see who's going to run the next year, because you got the Republican Party split right now. So, you know, the Nick Kevin's getting $1 million during the miss. That's the
Split.
message.
Republican
Yeah.
split. How's the Republican Party split? The Republican Party is 100% holding the nuts of Donald Trump. What you talking about?
No, I'm saying it's split because a lot of Republicans, they voted for, I would say, Biden. And then when I saw that there was another party, you know, it's a little divide because you're going to see it next year and then the end of the year. I've been watching what's going on the ground, and it's kind of sad in a way, but you know, brothers knowing what they vote for, which is a good thing, because I think last year's election showed what we are capable of, you know. But this year it's like, you know, ever since he left, all the conservative channels has been censored, you know, and that hurts YouTube's brand. They had them for years. I remember when old YouTube supported that. Now it's more, I would say, left base, and sometimes center right, center left don't have nothing to say as much either. It's more left base now, but you know, but it's hurting them too. It's hurting them too. So it's a combination. You know, political stuff is kind of tricky.
I mean, as a conservative, I have to disagree with you. Out of respect, I have to. I push back so much against this narrative that conservatives are exclusively being censored on social media. I'm sorry, I've seen no evidence of that. I know of conservatives being censored, but where's the noise when Minister Farrakhan is kicked off Twitter and shit? Where's the noise when Minister Farrakhan is kicked off Facebook? Where's the noise when you got left-wing channels? There are just as many left-wing channels that get censored. They get kicked off Twitter and all that kind of shit.
Oh, they get censored. I know they get censored, but I'm just saying in general, both of them are getting censored. But the right, you know, they do tell you. I'm talking about the white conservatives. They always get censored.
Oh,
I ain't saying black. You know, black's growing. They're taking their spot. I'm saying the white ones in general. No, you have to see it from that angle, because
I mean,
they get censored.
Respect, the black conservative channels don't tend to have links to neo-Nazis and shit. Maybe
it ain't that. It's just some of them do have that mindset, but you got some that don't, like yourself. So you're rare. You know, you're like the I don't want to say the Michael Steele type, you know, but the ones that like to, I don't want to say culture war and things like that, but that's the ones that people worry about. So, you know, but the white conservatives today, you know, it's like a little divide, but they have to unify now, because the left, you know, they're getting censored now because, you know, but you got to see who's in office. I don't see what they're going to do, but they got to answer certain things. So, you know.
Man, you sound like you might be a Biden. Were you a Biden voter? You sound like you might have voted for Biden, man. Don't disappoint me. Did you vote for Biden?
Yeah, because I thought he was but here's the thing though. I didn't look at him as a liberal though, because liberals are mad at him. He ain't doing enough. And then the right want him up out of there. But hey, nobody wanted Trump because of that COVID. I mean, I know he was a good selection, but he handled it bad. He could have just stayed with it and didn't let the media get to him. But see, this is what happens when you try to tell the truth about, you know, the left. You know, you're doing damage. But it was too much. I guess the conservatives said, you know what? We got to get him up out of there. You know, they tried to get him out for like 4 years. So, but you know,
I definitely think Biden is more of a status quo politician. I agree with that.
Yeah, he is.
He's more controlled by the establishment. I agree.
Yeah, he is. And I'm not surprised. Whoever gets in that seat, it's just those two parties are something else, man. Like, you know, but I think Arthur Newstyle had like a debate with, I think he set it up. I don't think it was a debate. I think it was a discussion. And I think Charles and MOT got into it. And that's how that started. And, you know, everybody got heated about the Ice Cube thing. And,
oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'm looking at from that what's going on this year and now, you know, but then Kevin is the talk of the town on YouTube, you know, of the masculinity. So, you know, that's the future people looking at.
So in your opinion, is Kamala Harris black? Like, what is this bitch?
I don't even consider her black at all. I view her as a foreigner, even though.
Are you African American?
Yeah, I'm black. Yeah, I'm American black. It's just got a Hebrew name. That ain't.
Oh, you're a Hebrew. Oh, okay.
That was during the time that I used that name, because when we was in that movement, I think me and Wacky that was back in 2012. That was years ago. I mean, my channel is recognizable. Yeah. And I've been on YouTube before this channel. This is technically my second channel. My first channel got flagged around 2012. I was saying some hardcore shit back in the day.
What'd you talk about?
Oh, a lot of stuff, political stuff, who ran the system and all that stuff, and the conspiracy stuff. I was extreme with it. I researched it.
You're Alex Jones and shit?
I wouldn't say that. I was more like an Eric John Phelps type, but I went in too deep. They flagged the shit out of me in March. I'll never forget it from my old channel. And it was more of a mix of entertainment and politics, but then I leaned towards away from the stuff what I knew with the research and the history and things like that. But then I came back to these spaces, I would say like 2019. I had a 6-year hiatus because I was in the job. Everybody talked about, politics a little bit, even though I was bar reset. And then the people that wanted to vote for Hillary left my job. And then you had a lot of Trump supporters. And I talked to them and they was okay voting for the right. See, I'm familiar with it. You know why I'm familiar with it? Because I talked to both races that agreed with it, at the time. So, but you have some conservatives still consistent. I think, I would say SKC, Black First Media, you still got some guys that believe in it. It's only
Did you see that debate between SKC and what's the dude's name? Hood Conservative the other day?
I haven't seen that, but I was in the chat. I was in the tail end of it. But
yeah, it was actually pretty good, man. SKC actually he came with a good argument. I was impressed, man. It was a good argument. Check that out when you get some time. It was a pretty good one.
Yeah, I might have to watch the replay. I did see the disaster of Rod of God. He came by this channel too, and I'm glad he had to see that. But that's what you're dealing with. But
you talking about MOT, that debate with MOT?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was horrible, man. And real quick, man. On that note, man, I just want to also, man, let you know. I don't know what the fuck was going on with y'all. I've never picked sides or anything like that. I was cool with both of y'all when y'all had, I don't do that clicky shit, picking sides. But when I see bitch made behavior, man, it's just like I can't. I just lost a lot of respect, man, when I saw that, because it's like you're gonna disrespect this man. And he, X puts a lot of brothers on. He gives a lot of brothers a voice. That man doesn't care if you got 2 subscribers, man. If you come at him right and you act like you got some sense, you can come on his channel, his platform, and speak your mind and have some fun and learn some shit. And I just don't. I didn't appreciate him disrespect. That's really what turned me off about that whole situation.
But see, the reason me and him fall out is I sided with Kuda at the time. And that incident was zero when he had a long stream. It was a 16-hour stream. That's what it really was. And Kuda made a response video about that. Yeah. It was a response video of that time. And he was talking about MOT, put the Tory Lanez on him. And then I was laughing about it. He got upset about it. And then that's how we split at the end of March. But it's kind of crazy. But we ain't really speaking on that. So
yeah, I can't do that female shit, man. We got to be grown, man. We got to be able to have disagreements and be cool the next day and just talk shit out. What up, New?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming you got up here to call me out on some shit.
Nah.
You disagree with something? Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. I just add to the cipher, man. I already said what I said in the chat.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? I like on my content, I don't really do manosphere shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I go around the space and I listen to everybody's perspective. I got my own shit. I might talk about it depending on who comes up on my stream, but I say what I say in the chat for the most part.
Kuda put his foot down today against Bomb Chair. I salute him, man. I just came from that stream and I decided to do the second stream because the one I had earlier, that was for PK Angel. So.
Yeah, why is he arguing with this old ass woman,
dog.
man?
I don't know.
Why?
No, it was an interview. It was an interview, but he found out she was kikiing with us that Saturday night. It was Friday night to Saturday night. It was the third shift in that party, right? And what happened was, she was cool and willing to learn, right? But he didn't realize that she flipped on him and tried to use his words against him. But he stood tall, but he could have went in. But he said, you know what? He did did a stream about her.
I
And
don't
then
know
he
why
took a
everybody
wrench.
be putting her on a pedestal, man. To be honest.
Yeah, I know, but he took a wrench though. His thing, he took a wrench, kicked her off the panel, and I saw that. I saluted Kuda for that. He needed to. I tried to tell him she's bad, man.
There's a lot of people that need to do that shit, though. To be honest.
Yeah, it's like Todd City said, man.
I understand what he did because I was thinking about doing the same shit. But I went to another panel when Mr. Fantastic had this dude named Huey P. Nuisance, right?
Uh-huh.
So I kind of liked what he was saying. I was resonating with him a little bit. So I went to his channel. And he was like, "Yeah, my channel's a blue room. Everybody get a wrench." You know what I'm saying? Like you see people in the Black Manosphere, you know. I hate calling Black Manosphere, but you know, people beg or pay for wrenches and shit like that. Look,
yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna talk shit with or without a wrench, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't believe you. I don't believe you, bro.
You don't have to believe, dog. I've been around the space for a long ass.
They do that, man. They do that. I've seen people do it, man. Every other space, man. See, I be sky watching people what they do by their actions, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I can maybe understand if you're trying to promote your channel or something, but that's crazy.
No, what it is like you'll have like a fire sale on a wrench. You'll have, if people support the channel because they really resonate with you, then it's cool. Give them a wrench, but also have the power to take that wrench back and I'll get your money back type shit. Now I make my chats a blue room because I can see the chat easier. I can see people easier. You know what I'm saying? And these are people who fuck with me, but best believe I'll do wrench ass in a fucking second. You got a wrench on my channel, Village. As far as I remember. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucks with you though. Yeah, you got a wrench on my channel.
Oh, okay.
I just go into my shit, my YouTube studio, and I look up the names and I'll go to like their channel and copy and paste it and just put it in there. You know what I'm saying?
Do some streams, nigga. Shit. Goddamn.
Well, I do streams. I do streams.
What time you do stream? I must not have
whenever I want.
I must not have the shit checked the notification.
Yeah, you gotta check them all. But see, here's the thing: something's been going on with my shit. I haven't been able to live stream, so I must have got a copyright. So I went back to one of my old videos. I think from May 25th actually, and I had some music in there from Griselda that was copyrighted. Turn this other shit down right quick. Doing some laundry and shit.
Yeah, they don't fuck around with that music shit, bro. They don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Two seconds of some music, boy, they cutting your shit off.
Well, the thing is, I do a lot more instrumentals, right? But this one must have had some words in it. Even though I never had it say like copyrighted, I never knew what to look for. So what I did was I took a screen recording of this old dance video from the 90s, and I think that was the one. So I just removed it, but I guess I had to go into it. So right now I'm looking on another video that's going to remove that music and it's still processing. But I use Zoom. So the way I use Zoom, I have it custom through Zoom through my YouTube studio. So the only way I think that I can do a workaround is actually just by hitting, go live in YouTube and then go back and add a thumbnail and add a description and all that shit. That's what I did on my little 1 minute video. But I think that's what it was. So
I'll let you know if I start getting notifications after I check it.
All right.
I miss a lot of people's lives though, man.
I think you're subscribed. Are you even subscribed to me though?
Yeah, nigga, I've been subscribed to you. Okay. I subscribe to pretty much everybody that subscribed to me.
Yeah.
Some I got like 3 channels though. So
some people I had to let go just for the fact of I don't resonate with none of your shit. So
I've seen some of his streams. It's pretty good. He's got an interesting perspective. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's what YouTube is. I mean, there's some.
Who, me?
Y'all's is different. VA deals with politics. You deal with the spiritual stuff, with the I would say philosophy stuff. It's a mix of everything. I mean, you got a lot of different stuff on there. You don't have to be manosphere and bound. No.
Yeah.
You do
I don't put myself in that box.
Yeah, me neither. I try to be different too.
I wouldn't even call it spiritual, to be honest. But some people might call it spiritual because it's
in a way. But I would say like it's a combination of everything. It's I ain't gonna say like a zero type channel because his channel is a combination of everything. Because you don't know if it's trolling, you don't know if it's science. He'll talk about other things, sports, but he puts it in a pill sense. You know what I mean? I won't say it's a pill sense. Yeah. And I think he's streaming for hours.
It's like 17 hours already.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go for the 23 Gusto.
Bro, what the fuck is up with these guys? Look, man, I'm new to the whole manosphere thing, man. I salute all you guys. It's, you know, been old in the game, been here a while. But what's going on with these long ass streams, bro? Bro,
I mean,
5, 6, 8 hours, 10 hours. What the fuck?
Well, some of
Like,
them are
do
cool.
they really expect mother? And then they don't even chop them up and make clips or some shit. Like,
it's a lot of bills and information, man. Like I be over at the third shift a lot and Kuda's a lot. Sometimes he stopped calling the third shift. He used to do that back in the day with his channel, and it's consistent. Since I've been over there, it's been elevating. You get different people, and then a lot of females attack us because he's good with the ladies, and you know, but he puts his foot down, man. But that bomb cherry was the last straw. You know, he said she wasn't right, and I tried to tell him, you know, look, you gotta be careful with her, man. You gotta be careful.
okay,
So
go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say you also have a lot of guys who still want to do like the talk to females type shit to break down their little bullshit perspectives. Like that shit that I don't do.
Man,
You know what I'm
look,
saying?
man,
I don't
niggas
even
like
engage,
hoes, man. That's not gonna go away, man. Niggas like
No,
hoes.
I understand
man.
that. I'm not telling a nigga not to like hoes, but I don't need to have any streams with females. If they want to come up, cool. But you know, I'm very blunt with my shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't feel like engaging in bullshit just to like tear you down or tear your points of view down, I can just remove you. I don't have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need motherfuckers to be like, yeah, man, he checked her. Yeah, he did this, he did that. I check you by removing you.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Whole lot of simping going on in the man.
She tried to say hey to him, say hey, and he kicked off real quick, and they blocked her and timed her out in the chat. Now, I mean, that's good, but I mean, he needs to do that more. I wish he could do that more. Tasi tried to tell him, they don't care, bro. Even with the cat thing, I laughed at the cat part.
But you remember when I said back in the days, because I said I've been around before even YouTube. I'm from the manosphere period. Mm-hmm. I was around when the separation came. The thing is, a lot of more guys need to start doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, when I was like, yo, a lot of women in this space are trouble. The niggas was like, yo, you want a sausage fest? I'm like, nah, it ain't that. I just remember back in the days being a kid when the barbershop was full of men. Mm-hmm. Chopping it up. If a bitch came in there and dropped her son off, she left. And they were quiet until she left, and they keep on talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old for that shit, dog. I'm 46 years old. I don't give a fuck about what these chicks are saying, especially the older ones. That's the one part. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to talk to chicks and try to, quote unquote, change their mind, then you need to motherfucking talk to the younger ones. I mean, the real younger ones, not their moms, because their moms is my age. And their moms is boomers. They're already fucked in the head, yo. Once you get past a certain age, man, you done.
Yeah. Even Gen X and boomers. That's why I'm talking to them. And even on
panels. Gen X.
And it's funny though, they get on panels trying to flirt with dudes, man. I shake my head as a dude. Even my generation, the millennial, we don't mess with them. The younger chicks get it. Now, let's see, she's like a kid, man. I laugh at her when she does the trolling. I don't take her seriously because I know she has a kid, but she gonna end up like bombing them. But the rest of them, yeah. But Renaissance, they said she's like, I don't know, she's late 30s, early 40s, but hey, you know,
late
she's
30s.
different. Late 30s, thought so.
Yeah.
And then, but I'm talking about the ones that's 40s or 50s. I'm like, bomb. He's reckless.
Look, just because she's married, a lot of dudes do this. They give married chicks a pass.
Yeah.
But if you're married, why are you in dudes' chats all the time?
That's why I don't understand that. I don't understand.
Why you up on panels all fucking day?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you married, if
their man's a simp, I understand. You know, they scared to say something. He ain't got no backbone.
Yeah,
that's true.
I
got on what's her name, Sway Celeste or whatever. She seems cool, but I'm like, this is 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning.
Nah,
you said you married.
She's a hyena, dog. She
loves to troll. She loves to troll. I mean, I'm decent with her, but you know, she ain't coming near my channel. I'm a required taste, so no, she ain't gonna get a over here. You know,
it's 3 o'clock in the morning, bitch. Where's your nigga?
You got a cam
why
up.
you in here arguing with me at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning, bitch?
You got to cam up and stay cammed up on my shit
right.
like that.
I know.
I don't give a fuck. Said I don't got time to play those type of games.
Play games either. You got to stay cammed up, whatever. That's any of them. And I like when you call Sister George Sister Beulah. That's funny as shit.
Abuela? Oh, that's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. She's cool with it because the Colombian dude Marco gave her that name. She was like, hey, Abuela. So he just called her Sister Abuela. Like, me and Sister George cool. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm just messing with it, but I mean, Curlin's something else, man. I mean, I wish him well. Yeah.
What's the story with this with the Grandmaster Troll dude? Like, what's the story with this guy? Like, how long has he been goddamn tormenting these niggas in the manosphere?
I mean, he's a troll, man, and I think Angerman said they pay him to troll Angerman because Kevin's up, you know, and then Kevin knows these type of people in these spaces. So yeah, I agree with Angerman that he's being paid for it because I don't know why is he doing
paid to do it.
Yeah, you know, they pay him. There's no way.
Is he a troll or is he a like?
No, he's a troll.
No,
he's a unique troll. See, there's levels to trolling. If you're a troll and you know how to, I ain't gonna say doxing, it's a skill to it. But if you've been doing it for years, like I have, I stopped for a couple of years. But guys like GMT and Beasley, they get on your skin real bad. They know holes, and if you expose yourself too much online, even not just cam yourself, but put your information out there, they're gonna use that against you. So you got to be careful what you give out to people because people can flip it on you. And they can use a lot of ammo. It's like comedy almost. But if you dare them to do something, see, GMT, he goes after what you stand for. See, he's one of them trolls like Ty City in a way. They air you out. If you say something dumb, they get at you. See, Zero does his style is like a lot of people would say, why do you call it one trick ponyism? Well, he does the avatars. He does a lot of stuff. You know, I'm not a fan of, but I like how he does it. He exposed certain ones he get at. Now, GMT goes extreme. You know, he does the doxing. He goes all the way around. And what he does, he breaks you down. You know, if you fall for it, you get angry and he makes you sweat. And I think Beasley got trolled one time. He told a story. A young guy told him, don't let them sweat. They live for the anger. And Anger Man had to figure it out. He said, well, damn, how many times this guy trolled me all this time? All this year. He figured it out. They paying him to do that. So, yeah, Kevin knows exactly what he's doing. And what's
who's what you mean, Kevin? Because I thought isn't the other guy's name Kenneth or some shit?
Yeah, Kenneth knows exactly what he's doing, and then Kevin Simmons knows that somebody's paying him. He knows what goes on in space.
Oh, come on! Now, y'all are saying Kevin is paying dude to troll Angry Man?
Yeah, they know each other. You know, him and Anger Man don't get along because that's what. Why you think Anger Man be going against? Kevin?
Man, that's
yeah. You know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is. But when you're in the manosphere, man, you gonna see people not liking each other, Obsidian. You know, because they trying to get to that top spot. But see, Kevin is laughing at all of it. He ain't worried about responding, and that's the thing. I told Kuda he's gonna get $5 million if he keeps hanging with guys like the tech guy, the Marquise Brownlee types. The Logan Paul people, the Paul brothers, he's up there. You know, that's what YouTube wants. They want guys like Kevin, you know, and BGS gave him a mission. He said, look, and I saw his video too. He congratulated him. He said, look, you up here. I can't be up there. That ain't easy for us, you know, and Kevin was their mouthpiece. And then the white folks say, hey, here you go. And, you know, and that's why you don't see people coming at him like that. I mean, he can get exposed.
Well, I meant to say his mission is like BGS for men. I mean, BGS for women, my fault. And that's what Kevin, I think AM covered that in a stream. And that's what it was. And that's a good analogy that he used. And that's why you see Kevin blowing up all over the place. So that's the last time I'm going to talk about him in the stream. But, you know, I mentioned him in the Purple Paradise is Here. This is just a summary of what men should do to stay away from, you know, celebrity talk and just stick to what we need to do and then focus on building ourselves up and then help other youngsters like Generation Alpha and Beta in the future, how we're going to produce this content. This is just talking online. We're just building. We're just putting it on the street. But for me, my whole point is saying these responses to these videos, I'm looking and I sound decent, you know, with these new headsets that I got. But yeah, man, I'll do more topics. I got the Zodiacs this weekend and the new week, you know, on 4th of July. Catch the one with the I would say the fire and air signs, catch those on the 4th. On the 3rd, I'm gonna have 2 streams a piece. So, you know, this stream is just a response of my recent live streams. I done seen how I sound like. So yeah, it's over 2 hours and 35 minutes and 46 seconds. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let this play, and after this, I'll be done. So yeah, man, it's just recent live streams I've did. So you know, I'm gonna let it play.
Those down here in the land, if they want to, if they want to add him if he's gay, but I don't think they're going to because he's rising right now. He's what did Tassi say? He's up to the moon. And I said, yep, ain't nobody touching him.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, if a nigga is gay in Atlanta, you ain't hiding it, dude. I don't see how. And as many black women that hate this nigga, like what? Come on, bro.
More like him than anything, though. Arsonist. More like him than anything. More black women actually like him than anything.
Okay, granted, but he's also got a lot of them gunning for him. I'm sure you acknowledge that too. Okay,
well, yeah.
So I mean,
yeah. The thing is, though, you have to look at it like this, though, dog. Black women like gay dudes. They like gay dudes. You can trust me on that one. I know this for a fact.
Right, but they don't like niggas that tell them they can't be fat. They don't like that shit.
Yeah, but you're looking at only, I can't even give you a number or percentage, but the majority like them. There's only a few hyenas that don't like them. You know, well, you know, let's just say a few thousand or whatever. Like out of 100, there's going to be probably like 4 that don't like them.
You think the majority of black women like a black man that tells them the unadulterated, blatant truth about themselves?
Those ones are the low numbers, but the ones they mostly like them. Because you got to remember, man, you got a lot of people who want to like fix the community or try to change their ways and do this and do that. Those chicks go on his show, dog. They don't give a fuck. He's not fixing anybody. He's basically like those junkyard car salesmen where they come in all battered and bruised and shit. They barely wash the car, but they sell it. And they sell it to motherfuckers. And then those dudes will go to the mechanics and get the shit fixed and painted and use it and abuse it until it's done. So they can get another car. That's why I said he's not fixing anybody on the inside. It's the outside shit. But the thing is, those chicks are already done. You might get a few of them that
right.
That
so then how can you fault him for attempting to get them to fix what they can fix, which is the exterior? Because even you just admitted the interior is fucked up. So like what's the point in trying to fix the inside anyway? It's like, bitch, look, I mean, if you're gonna be fucked up, I mean, in your 40s, what how? Because the inside is fucked up. You gotta realize that these bitches are already programmed. Even right, the younger ones. So what I'm saying is, why would he attempt to change the inside then? He's telling them, look, lose weight. I mean, he does tell them to get therapy and stuff, but he's basically telling the bitches to get right, get their looks right. That's from what I'm hearing.
Okay, you think that they don't know this already? You honestly think that they don't know this already?
Honestly, bro, like the delusion is real out here with these females, bro.
Okay,
like you don't hear these women calling into his show. These bitches are size 12s and shit. Yeah. Motherfucking 3 kids by 2. Huh?
Do you see them rolling their eyes too?
Rolling their eyes when he tells them the truth? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that means that they don't care. The thing is, he's making money off of it, dog. So he found the lane. Like, I give him credit for that. And to be honest with you, I never dislike him. Like, I don't hate the dude. I just see it for what it is.
You know, but I mean, you don't think he's having any kind of positive effect at all?
I don't give a fuck if 3 motherfuckers got married.
No, I'm not just talking about that. And I don't really support marriage. So I mean, I would argue that's not really right. So I mean, I wasn't really talking about it. In my opinion, look, from what I can see, I think he's really starting the conversation when it comes to this female entitlement problem. Like, I think he's really lighting the fire when it comes to it. I think he's really getting a lot of people to start talking about these delusional fucking expectations that a lot of these fucking women have. And I think that's a great fucking thing. How is that bad? That now you got
I didn't
women.
say it was bad. I never said it was bad. Only thing
Right.
I said, and you said it already, pretty much, it's pointless. As long as you have laws and policies in place that gives bitches a safety net to do whatever the fuck they want to do, they're gonna do it. If you kept giving the baby candy, they're gonna eat it. That's all I'm saying. He's not like fixing the community and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like people, I think people are looking at it like most of the motherfuckers in there just want to hear him talk shit to bitches, and he has a soft voice to do it. Now you replace that with a motherfucker who has a deeper voice and curses and not in a suit, they're really not gonna take it. But a nigga's in a suit with a softer voice and he's barely cursing. You know what I'm saying? They can take the sugar-coated truth, you know what I'm saying? The sugar-coated truth. But give a motherfucker a real hardcore truth, dog, they can't take it. Because they look at him as constructive criticism and not criticism.
Then why does he get so much hate, bro?
Because it's like you said, he's telling bitches that they ain't shit. Nobody wants to be told that they ain't shit, but the thing is, he gets money for it.
Okay, but you just said that most of the women like him, but you're admitting that he's telling. Since when do black women like being told the truth? On what? On
No, you gotta understand.
On
though,
what
man,
motherfucking planet?
A lot of motherfucking bitches like him, though, dog. A lot of dudes like him.
Yeah, true. A lot. Well, I think a lot of women are more drawn to his
the
popularity.
majority. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying the majority. I think the majority outweighs. You know what I'm saying? The lesser, as far as like, you know, compared to likes and dislikes of it.
But I'm just not seeing how you're coming to the conclusion that most of the women that look at him actually like him. I don't
think
see
they
how
do. All right, so check it out.
What did they like about him?
So check it out. If the majority of women did like him, how come his channel ain't getting flagged all the time? How come he hasn't been taken down?
Right.
I mean, to be fair, you got guys like Terrence Pop that haven't been flagged.
I don't know who that is.
It's basically a white guy that he's a kind of a blue collar white guy that basically says the same shit Kevin says, but in a blue collar white guy way. He tells women that you shouldn't be fat if you want a rich guy and all that. He, red pill type of shit. But he hasn't been. I mean, there's plenty of channels that tell women the truth and they're still up. AMS is the Alpha Male Strategies. Fuck these hoes to sleep. Like he's still up. So I mean, it's like, come on, man. I get what you're saying. I get the point you're trying to get at, but I mean, I don't.
Well, the thing is, I've seen this for a long time.
You see the clear hate to get like Yanni. What's that chick's name? Yanni. Tanya TKO. Tanya TK. I mean, he's got black women with 6-figure subscriber counts constantly making negative videos about him, bro.
And how many subscribers does he have?
He's got 1 million, but Yanni, the Yanni chick, whatever, but she's a fine bitch. I'm not gonna lie, but this bitch has over 100,000. Tanya TKO has over 100,000. Sansa Ray has almost 50,000. That's just 3. I mean, there's plenty more. There's plenty of black female YouTube channels out there with thousands of subscribers, mostly black females, because these are not black men that are subscribed to Tanya TKO. I mean, come on, bro. So you got these black women here, thousands of subscribers, and their videos are getting thousands of views. So I mean, like, I don't understand how you're coming to the conclusion that most black women that view him agree with him. I don't see that.
Just because there's a lot more black women that said they want more marriage and fix the community, or of the pro-black mindset that like what he's talking about. I'm just going off of what I've been seeing.
Okay, but do you not see that the pink pill is also rising? Do you not see that her numbers are also coming up?
I don't know who that is.
Crystal and Charisma, the swirl.
I don't pay attention to her.
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
I don't know.
What I'm saying, right? But she's against the whole swirler side. They all hate Kevin. So again, you got thousands more black women over here with this swirling shit that hate the dude. Then you got the black women over here that aren't necessarily swirlers, but they just don't want to hear the fucking truth. They hate the guy. I mean, so it's like, yeah. Now I do acknowledge the fact that he does have lots of female support. But again, to say that most of the black women that watch him agree with him, I don't see how you come to that conclusion.
Because if you have more females that support him, I'm just gonna take it into account that they like the dude. I'm gonna say there's more love than hate. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I don't have a number. I can't give you a number or percentage, but I can just say that that people are talking about that he hit 1 million subscribers. And I'm going to take it as the fact that more black women like him than not.
I mean, I'm sure there's numbers. I'll have to look it up myself to see what percentage, because I'm curious about that myself. I would like to know what percentage of his subscribers are male versus female. I don't know about that either. But we'll just agree to disagree on that. I don't understand how. I'm trying to think of on what planet do black women like a black man telling them the truth, telling them that, hey, you got to lose weight, telling them, hey, you're average looking, you're not as attractive as you think you are. On what planet do black women not like being told that they're the shit? On what planet?
Hey, what planet are you on?
I'm on Earth. I'm on the planet where black women can't stand a nigga telling them nothing but you's a bad bitch and you a 10 and
that's the planet Earth.
Okay, but you're saying that most black women like a man that does that. I don't like how.
I didn't say it. I said Kevin.
Right, Kevin tells them that.
You have to look at it though, dog. All right, look. If you replace Kevin with Angry Man, they're gonna hate the fuck out of him. You have more hate than love, right? But Angry Man ain't in the suit. Angry Man ain't telling motherfuckers in a soft, calm voice.
Angry Man is not.
You know
Angry Man is also arguably not as talented. Come on, bro. Kevin's show is very entertaining as well.
Dog, Angry Man been doing that shit way before. He broke down feminists and got flagged down. Bro, I'm telling you, dog. If he's not being flagged. You know what I'm saying? You had bitches back in the days going on flagging campaigns.
1.01 days. I remember.
This is why I come to the conclusion, Arson, is the fact that he's not being flagged. So I'm just saying he's got more love.
You don't think any black women have attempted to flag his videos?
I'm not saying that.
What I think is because of the money that his streams draw. I think YouTube reviews it and just like, we're not taking his channel down. So I have to agree with you on that, and that I think he is protected by YouTube.
Yeah, he's protected because look what he's talking about. He's going to be protected based off his content, the relationships. He's got good backing. Because now, if he was like in BGS numbers, like in subscribers, he would have got flagged more times than BGS. See, BGS didn't want to take that risk, and like he said in that video, Kevin was the perfect fit for the job. I mean, nobody could do. Even Angerman would tell you he couldn't even do it. So what's going on, Bronzeberg? But and both of y'all have some great points. But I'm just saying, like those females, yeah, they love Kevin. But you have a handful that hate him, like Bomb Chair. She makes she makes every video about him, and that's what Kuda was talking about. And she keeps saying this, Kevin gay. That's what she's talking about it,
Okay, now what is Bomb Cherry? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna drop off on it. But what is Bomb Cherry? Come on, let's be real. What is nice lady? She's an older, morbidly obese woman. So of course she's not going to like him.
Yeah,
Mary ran through it.
And Mary ran through that.
Yo, I don't pay attention to her either. I mean, I don't know what her
Kuda went in, boy. Hey, Bronzeberg, man. Your boy done went in. Kuda done put his foot down, laid the smack down. I salute him for that. Yeah, he got to go.
He dropped off?
Yeah, he had to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just wanted to come on. But the topic is, I mean, what's the future of the spirit, man? Because I know men gonna do the same shit over and over, like he said, the pussy. So y'all summed it up for me, man. I'm shaking my head. I mean, they should think about, just manly hobby things. Stick to what you know, get your mind right, and then move on. But most dudes ain't gonna do that because the females. I talk about this purple paradise, and we broke that down. I was trying to tell that to PK, man. They ain't gonna change.
The day I came up.
Yeah, and with Thai City, and that was a good stream. And I look at it, and I'm like, everything I covered, and just like the black versus red pill, that's the same thing. Everybody's not built for that. So if you want to talk about it, that's great. I mean, seeing the results. I know Tassi's like he talking about that crypto. I said I'm good on that. Crypto is flimsy for me right now. I ain't gonna trust what Chinese gonna do with that. You know,
I don't really fuck with the crypto. I
Me
like to
neither.
get into it more. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Just to check it out.
I can't.
It's just so much shit, and in my line of work,
Yeah.
you know, I make really good money, and I
It's
can do
no
a lot
need
of
for
shit.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's no need. It'd be fun to get into it and to know shit. But I know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm highly addictive, you know, personality. So once
Yeah,
I
same
get into
here.
it, man,
Dude,
once I get
I
into
ain't
it,
gonna
dog,
stop. I ain't gonna stop. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be on my phone all the time.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. I don't.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying if I get into it, it'll be too late. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's
Because I
ever
have
too late.
invested
Yeah.
before. I have
Yeah.
invested before.
Yeah, if you're investing in the right way, and if it has some real coins behind it, you're gonna be successful. You got to be smart with it. But see, the banks, I just don't trust them, man. Like China is not looking good because they can't even spend a dollar because the American dollar is going to determine. They want to control crypto. I agree with Tassi. They want to control it. They're going to. Because I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're going to figure out a way. They say, you know what? We're gonna give you a handful, but if you ain't making this much, we cut you off, man.
Right. Well, I mean, because people say, "Oh, I made this much. I made this much." Well, until you get that money out, cash in hand, you don't have it yet.
Oh, she's making a response, man. It's too late. Kuda's is still streaming, whooping her ass, man.
See, none of this shit matters. None of that shit matters.
Yeah, me
what does it really fucking matter?
Yeah, as men, you
back
know,
and forth on fucking video seduct. None of that shit matters.
That shit matters. I ain't even worried about it, and I don't think Kuda worried about it either. He what you call it, took the wrench, blocked her from the chat, and he's gonna check Mella too, and then he needs to, man, because she was saying some slick stuff too. You know, see, that's these old hoes, man. But see,
I warned these niggas about Mella.
Yeah,
I did. I
know you did.
About a lot of people. I was like, yo, dog. Mella was part of the problem why even shit happened way back in the days when they was trying to say, you know, stream teams fell apart and all that shit. She was part of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like old hoes and old dudes getting up on panels not knowing when the fuck to go to bed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, StreamYard was only allowed to do 10 or whatever. So a lot of people were left in the back and it was like, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That was the real split. I mean, I don't want to go into all that shit, but she's one that
she's part of it.
All that shit. Yeah, she's part of that shit, man.
The stream team,
mile away, dog.
Yeah, the stream team, yeah. But see, the MOT thing, that's a personal split between him and Kuda. You know, the threatening, the anger man's upset about that too. But I ain't gonna get in deep in that. But the stream team thing, I agree with him. We talk about that. We said he was a factor. Ty City was a factor, and I tried to tell him, yeah, y'all two, it was your thing, but Fantastic and GC had too much ego. And I think when the women came in, it kind of killed it. And I think JX didn't help none. So she just wanted to be in the way. And then Mella made it worse.
Well, but that was the thing, though. I think it was both things. It's like I said, you know, it was too much of motherfuckers trying to get bitches on a panel and come into space because you guys, where's the hose at? Why can't we hear from the hose? Why can't we do this? Why can't we? It's like, dog, why can't you just do a stream without always having a fucking straggle on the panel?
They can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
pussy, man. That pussy, man. I mean, I'll tell you a story. When I was on that panel when Kat called me an incel and a weirdo, I laughed at her face. She got mad. This was on Kuda's panel. I think it was a stream. I forget what it's called. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Let's see what it's called. He's got 5 dislikes with the. It's called Flip Floposphere. If you watch it, I would say like a good 11 hours. And when she called me that in between, it was she called me both names and stuff, and I laughed at her. She got mad in her voice, and I noticed when a woman get mad when you really laugh at her and she try to insult you. And I stood my ground. She got so mad to the point I said, I ain't hearing your bullshit. I'm like, you can call me. I said, and she ain't like that. I don't care if you're foreign or whatever, but she was pissed.
Well, and see, that was the thing. So when I was in, and see, that's what I'm saying. You see why I say I be staying cammed up?
Mm-hmm.
Because when I cam up, it's like, okay, what can you really call me? Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers know what I do. For the most part, they know that I make really good money. And then I'm not an ugly motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If I can call you out on your bullshit, then you're gonna call me bitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, you don't like women. It's just like, nah, I just don't like you.
Yeah. And I said to myself, like, she had that Jack Daniels, and I knew she was drunk the whole time. And she did that twice. The first time he told her to go to bed, and she said, "No, let me hear this. No, you was drunk, and this time you drunk." And I knew you was scared. She started laughing. It was a guilt laugh, and I got her. But see, she know I don't play that shit. Yeah, and I called her. Me and Kuda called her, and she put her head down. I said, "You know you wanted us, man. Quit trying to flirt up here." And I saw that. And she tried to laugh it off. I said, "No, you trying to want to fuck, man? What's the deal?" Right. These hoes know, man. They know. They try to get at you. That shit. And that's what they do, man. They try to front and be on these panels trying to be intellectual. I said, "Bitch, you trying to fuck, man. Renaissance, stop, man."
Who you say Renaissance?
Yeah, all of them, man. All of them. Because what I've noticed on his panels, it can be lit. It's fun, but I be chilling the cut. Don't say nothing until they say something stupid. I cut them up. I did that with Sister George, man. I'm like, chill with the bullshit, man. Quit trying to be over here being a pick me wife. We know Curlin loves you. I ain't gonna take him from you. She's over guard dogish. But but I ain't got no issue with her and Jessica. See, they know I don't play that stuff. They know who to play with, those dudes, right, and who not to play with. And hey, but see, I watch the men fuck up. That's the thing about women on panels. You learn something. I tell these young, this is what happens when you get in arguments with them. I never argue with them. I dodge their questions.
I think I cursed Mel out one day on Kuda's panel. I've only been on his panel like once.
Yeah.
And that was a while ago.
Yeah, his panels is.
Oh, that was his birthday shit when he had his birthday.
Yeah. I think his panels is a bit of male and female, but yeah, his supporters is females because they fuck with the music. And I try to tell them that, nah, that's the music, bro. That's your talent. Right. They use that against you. See, women love music. The one thing about entertainment, the bitch is gonna come when the music plays. I'm sorry to tell you that. I was gonna tell them that. Yeah, you talk about this game stuff, but dude, they know how you are. And I forget what DS once said. He's got that type of voice that women like, Right. And that's the truth. And I'm not hating. I'm a man. I'm masculine. I'm too masculine for most females. That's why I don't come over here. And I like that because I'm rough with them. So I understand how to put them in their place. Even when I was a barista, I was hard on them. I gave them a certain look, and they didn't like that. They said, "This nigga's mean, man."
Right. Well, that's the same with me. Like when I was talking to, I forgot her name. I think she was an African chick. I was talking to her, I guess, on Kuda's panel that night when I had that oil up in me. Yeah. And then the next day she came by. I was in GC's chat, and she was like, "Oh, you're kind of a nice guy. You just try to pretend." I'm like, "Nah, I'm really like this." You know what I'm saying? I could be cold and rigid. But the thing is, I'm apathetic towards a lot of motherfuckers. So, I don't really pay you no mind. You know what I'm saying? If I'm having a good time on a panel getting lit and I'm being nice, like, take that for what it is. Like, take that for right now. But I'll curse you out in a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't got no problem with Renaissance chick. She came on Go Professor's channel one time on a Saturday, and she was like, I don't know, like acting up. But it's like I said, you know what I'm saying? I don't give people the benefit of the doubt too much.
Yeah. They kind of disrespect Kuda because he's a host. They kind of over talk him and stuff. But, that's niggas for you. I try to stop. I've gotten better on his panels. I mean, it's fun and entertaining, but he's got all types of cats. I think he took that guy's wrench, Books of Moses. I think he co-signs with Bomb Cherry. I think he took it. I think they took his range. They said usually you've blocked. I think that was him because I know he was coming in with the fuck shit. And I think
there's a lot of dudes over there in the Viper pit too. I mean, just the name Viper pit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I just can't fuck with you like that, man.
Yeah, they simps, man. And that you don't see me over there. Even though Obsidians, I don't mess with them like that. Like
I don't fuck with Obsidian. I be neither. For him when he started going in on like SYSBN, MGTOW, a lot of his supporters were like big time shit. Like I remember him from being for the voice for men way back when. You know what I'm saying? But then it's just like, dog, you can't. You just do the most, so it's like I don't know.
I can't, and I can't rock with his book either because it's the same old shit. I don't care for Bernard like that. I always call him Bernie Povich, and I didn't like the fact when Tommy dictated that panel. He told Shane, "You don't lose your rest." He said something critical about Tommy. Tommy acts like a female himself, and that Kwame thing, I had to cut Kwame off too. I said, man, the mama's cooking is cool, but Ty City exposed me to it, and I was like, yeah, he's fucking up.
I don't even know what that shit is. I don't be paying attention like that no more.
No, I watch everybody. No, I watch who tries to take over. You know, Kuda's prediction. I said, Kuda, these niggas won't last. We'll roast them. Get this one on them. It's over, man. These dudes, like former athletes, y'all not built for this, man. I don't care how many gear setups you gonna get, you still gonna fuck up.
What was the mama's cooking thing?
I guess reference what he's saying about his mom, you know, but that's the whole thing about him growing up with a single mother. You know, he had a dad, he just didn't know him. He didn't know his brother, right? He's a Geechee type dude from the South, right? From Brunswick, Georgia, right? And this dude was a high school, you know, draft pick, first overall in 2002, I believe. And what people don't understand, he was the number one pick. And he was a bust, a 12-year bust at that, but he was like a role player. He was a star bust, I'll say it like that. But dude didn't live up to the hype. But, you know, now he's got this YouTube fame dissing the mainstream sports talk or media, you know, how they criticize players. I think, yeah, they always done that. That should have been done. But after that, after his fans went away, that clout, he didn't know how to parlay that. Just like what Kuda said, he fucked up. We saw that bullshit a mile away. See, at first I didn't see it. But now I see it and I was like, yeah, he's fucking up. Yeah, he's fucking up.
I don't, like I said, man, you already know me, man. I don't really get to whole celebrity junk and all that shit. So I didn't even know who he was, and I was making streams about him, and, you know, listening to him or whatever like that on like little replays. But that's about it. I don't really get into like celebrity shit, man. Yeah, because that's a different life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But he ain't living that celebrity. He got like what 60 million. Oh shit, there ain't nothing celebrity about that. I mean, Tommy's laughing at him right now. So Tommy's right. He wouldn't let him speak. And I saw that back and forth. I shook my head. I said, what the hell? I was like, Tommy's right. Yeah, he has a point. He's sensitive. They can't handle it, man. So mainstream versus regular people now, huh? They can't last on this YouTube shit. I just don't see it, man. They should stay in their lane, man. They should stay in their lane, man. Go on the other side with that, with Kevin and them. See, Kevin fits right well. What do you say? Then you got that radio bot Shonda. Is he talking about Shonda?
Shonda H?
That's the only one I know.
I see her in chats, like in who is it? Charles. I think Art New Style. She says what's up to me, but you know, I just say what's up.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's talking about. I don't really get into like everybody's shit, man. It just comes up and then I just speak my mind.
Yeah. You know I don't get it in either. I mean, despite the split with oh boy, man, I'm just like, nah, you just want to be disagreeable at a certain point. I had to cut him off, but you know. But that's you know, I know y'all cool with MOT, but I don't even mess with dude like that no more. I know he's on a rampage. I'm like, I ain't trying to break no dating coaches like that. Let them live. If they gonna fuck up, let them fuck up. I laugh when they fuck up, especially Platinum. I don't even take Platinum serious. You know, Platinum be saying, I am the game. I say, all right, nigga, all right, chill, bro.
I don't take nobody serious.
Not in these spaces, no. I just
not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I fuck with people who resonate, and you know, I troll a lot. Well, not a lot, but you know, I might be trolling, but then again, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I be putting some gems out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't agree with, and that's the whole thing I think that irks me in the space is everybody is so either agreeable or not agreeable. Like I'm not a contrarian just to be a contrarian.
Right.
I'm not a bobblehead. You know what I'm saying?
AC that night that I kind of fell asleep on that stream from Friday night from Saturday night Eastern time. And that was a good stream with talk about the history and stuff. And I showed this on the panel and they got pissed off and the AC got amped up, of course. He just wanted
history of what?
You know, world history, you know, black stuff, talking about the Moors and stuff. And, you know, it was my fault. And they could have said, no, it's my fault. I got them niggas triggered.
Yeah, but how is that your fault? It's history.
I know it's history. I know it ain't my fault, but it's my fault for showing it because you can't talk that to certain niggas in this space because they ain't used to that.
I don't even know what your video was. All I know is I went over there and I seen him. I'm like, oh, this crybaby.
Yeah.
And,
it was a stream. I'll show you. Hold on.
Oh, so you know, like I don't really time people out or ban them or delete messages too much. I will if the host asks, or for some really egregious shit, right? I'll let motherfuckers go to see where it's going. Right? But the thing is,
excuse me,
when he was like, "Yo, man, Cat's badass. This is not. She looks good." I'm like, "Yeah, she bad business though." He's like, "Oh, well, you're gay." So I just timed his ass out, and I kept timing him out. You know what I'm saying? Then he got on the panel and was talking to Platt, like, "Yeah, man, your boy down there with the red Shaka Doodle, you be timing me out and shit." You know what I'm saying? And I said, "Yo, Platt,
I showed this.
I don't
That's
time motherfuckers out for no reason, dog. And I've never timed anybody out on his fucking channel. You know what I'm saying? But ask him why I timed him out. Even Mahogany Roots timed him out. Oh, I gotta get on my iPad to see that.
Yeah,
on my phone right now.
Oh yeah, that's why I showed him on that live stream. Okay.
You go to
Okay.
my iPad so I can see it bigger.
That's why I showed him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I showed that on Kuda's channel on that live stream, and then I think I did the Zodiac. I showed him that, or I was gonna do next month, and this one I showed him, and then people got upset, man. I mean, they got upset. I mean, they did. Yeah, AC got upset, but see, Kuda had a point. He was building off of that, and I showed all these pictures, and I was explaining them. And I told him to share it, and it was a good build. But you can't talk to certain motherfuckers about history, and it gets so emotional. And that's the thing I've noticed in this space. I'm like, damn, these dudes.
That's on your channel though, too, right? The videos.
I had some old videos talking about it. I talked about on Kuda's channel, and then we talked about it. We was building, and then AC came in the chat, got emotional. He said, "You dudes don't know what you're talking about in the chat. This and Kuda." He said, "All right, hit the link," and then that's how that all started. He kept whining, and you know.
So basically, that's saying what? That we're not Africans, right?
Yeah.
Because
and he got tight. He got tight about that
because we aren't Africans.
Yeah, he got tight over that, and I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. And then he want to argue with Kuda. He said, you can't explain certain shit to certain niggas. You can't. That's why, especially in the sphere, you know, they get emotional. It's only a select few.
All I know is, I'm from Jersey. Come see me. We can have my nigga. You married. You got kids. Don't you think your kids would fucking care if you came up missing?
Yeah.
Because I will make you come up missing, allegedly.
Yeah.
I mean, all this, we could fight about it, shit, man. Get out of here with that shit, dog. I still like to fight, and I'm 46. I will fight you. But the thing is, you're over there, I'm over here. If you was in Vegas, come see me. It's very easy, dog. I don't play that whole fucking online gangster type shit. You know
I don't either.
Just you want to do it, come on and do it. But all that shit getting up title pounds, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, you go to these spaces, like, oh, you niggas are weird, but yet you stay in the space. You stay over here with weirdos. And you got a family. What the fuck does that make you, dog? Make that make sense.
I know.
Just make it make sense for a hot second.
Yeah. He said, "You niggas is weird, and then you stay over here with us." Like, I don't get it,
man. like I go to Psychopathia chat and I see him over there every now and again. You know what I mean? But you stay over here, you know, calling niggas weirdos and shit like that. And like I said, you got a family and shit. So is that not weird? That's weird as fuck to me. I mean, I ain't saying that, you know, Manosphere has to be just a bunch of single dudes, because I know, you know, it wasn't really started with just single dudes. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I ain't walking around here calling motherfuckers weird and then staying in the fucking space. I would just leave. I wouldn't go.
Yeah. It's a combination of both. It did start out with a single dude, and it was the young bachelors, and it did start out with some married dudes that had problems with their wives or leaving. Even divorces. Now, MGTOW tried to address that issue, but that didn't work. I think Igmore and SYSBM solved that problem 2.0. But the MGTOW, they didn't know what to do with them, because at the time when it was first created, I think from Barbarossa and the White Boys, they was left hanging. I mean, that's basically what it was. I mean, at the time, we didn't have the resource for it, but now it's like...
No, what I say single dudes, I mean like dudes who weren't married before and became single.
Yeah,
like they had kids. Like a guy like me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, who has no kids.
Yeah, it was a bunch of you. It was a bunch of youths back then. I don't know what happened. They just fell for the marriage. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Because like I explained it before, I was MRA. I still am MRA. The thing is, I'm not as heavily involved. The original MRAs, they were still trying to make bitches great again by changing their minds instead of lobbying together to change laws and policies and get shit, dumbed down. Because once you go into voting and put all these laws in place, you can't really get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing about the MGTOW, that's where MGTOW came along. They were MRAs, and some MGTOW they still want to get married. You know what I'm saying? They still want to have a family because they still do the society thing, and that was the real split between like a lot of MRAs and MGTOW. Now some people have their versions depending on, and it could be depending on where you're from. Like I said, because I'm in fucking Vegas, so I saw the version that I saw was a little different.
Oh, you was talking about a different MGTOW person, but Barbarossa and them, it was a combination of what you're saying. It's the same. It's just different states, but I think when he did it at the time, they didn't fuck with that divorce people shit. That was 2012 on T story.
Yeah, 2012.
Yeah, they didn't fuck with that shit, and they let people know, even black and white, at that time, the divorced men were left hanging, so they had to address it in some way, but they didn't want to bring them in. But the MRA said, we're going to do it. That's how it kind of split. It's a combination how it split, too.
Yeah, I remember you was talking about that.
Yeah, and MGTOW was big back in those days. I think the only criticism that Black Pride had them, he thought they was a bunch of, same-sex at the time. That's what most black men think at that time. Right. Now it's changed. I'm going to tell you why it changed. 2015, y'all got that. BGS and all them, they got that. They addressed that. They said, you know what? That ain't true. Now if they were, they would have left the group and joined the other side. You know what I mean? Because it's one of those things that you always had some gay dudes in the space too. And I hate to say that because they was going against the straights. I mean, I'm not saying it's all. It's a handful.
No. I'm saying. Yeah. Don't hate to say it because it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Rainbow Crew, they always been around because they always want to be in straight people's business.
Yeah. And I've noticed that
they're waiting for the opportunity to get driven in. You know what I'm saying? Through the conduit of women always being here. Yeah. That's why you see now that these motherfuckers are starting to be more outspoken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were always here. How can you deny that? Yeah. You can only deny that if you've only been around for like 3 to 4 years.
Oh, I got a story for you. Sergeant Wood Peace rival. I know y'all don't know J Love 47. I used to follow this bi dude. But at the time, he was going against feminism, right? It was weird. Mm-hmm. He wasn't manosphere at the time. Mm-hmm. But this is Sergeant Willie Pete's rival. They both from Philly. He told Willie Pete told him they tried to tell him get him some therapy. He got mad and started arguing. They had some good points. The problem with J Love 47, he had like 3 channels at the time. He was talking about the men, how they treat the women. He's defending the women, and then Sergeant Willie Pete wasn't going for it. And that was a classic rivalry, and even though it was from Philly. And the thing was, but see, when he went away, that's when they kind of creeped in. But I wouldn't say 1.0, but they creeped in probably 2.0 because 1.0 didn't tolerate that. But they was 2.0. They was okay because at the time, MGTOW and MRA didn't know how to deal with it, so they was doing their own thing. So you had different groups or the incel groups. You just have to question some of them dudes, and that's when Kuda be like, I said, where did this come from? Well, you gotta understand, look at the game aspect. They don't have to be the P's that are. Yes, some T's are too. So it's a combination because when you talk about game can be anything. You talk about the trick game or the P game. Now, Kuda will tell you got to have a lot of game to trick. He tell people, and DS one said, "Damn, I didn't know he could say." DS one, you have to understand, it's a different world. Look at tricks a lot. Look what he talks about, but he keeps it on the low. I don't broadcast it on my channel. I don't really care. Well, if you want to throw dollars, go ahead. It's just like the female. I don't care what she thinks. I ain't tricking for her.
I'm still gonna stand on my square and keep telling these niggas that the trick is the female.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a reverse, you know what I'm saying, then yes,
energy low. Yeah.
Then the trick would be the male. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's accepting money. The thing is, it got watered down, just like Simps, just like Square. Yeah. Certain fucking things. I've been around this shit, man.
Yeah.
I ain't no fucking spring chicken.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around that world too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even, partook in a little bit of it.
Yeah.
From a lot of things. So it's like a lot of motherfuckers make the assumption that, you don't know you're a square. I'm like, yeah, so are you. If you're not in that game, you're a square.
You're a square.
You know what
I
I'm
admit
saying?
I'm a square. I think Kuda said he's a square too at heart, but sometimes he dabbles with certain guys that are P's. They give him some gems. Oh, dang, he left. Oh, damn, we was having a great conversation. But yeah, man, like he dabbled with some stuff, and that's what happened. So, what's going on, Sir Anthony? Salute, bro. But, and we was dabbling with it. And so, I think the link's in the chat. So, yeah, man, it's just like,
You know how StreamYard is?
Yeah, I know.
I have a phone.
Yeah.
Fuck StreamYard.
But I was looking at what he was saying about that world, man. He said he admit that he's a square, and I said, I mean, it's cool. At least he admits it. But the P gang stuff, I kind of laugh. I said, man, that shit's outdated since I was a teenager, man. Because I had my days in those when I was young. I mean, I said, the scene that got ran through, man. After that, even my ex, I was done. I was on that master shit back in the day. I was on my own shit, so I had to do it.
I
man.
ran through a lot of hoes, man.
Yeah, them hoes be chasing me, even on panels. And I'm like, wait a minute. I tried to tell you, Cat was flirting me on that panel. I was like, Kuda. She was waving and shit.
There was one day that I went into Dusty's chat, and some chick was on a panel, and she see me like popping shit in there, and she's like, "Oh yeah," they talk about like come up, cam up, and then Dusty was like, "Nah, this nigga's a high value dude. Like, like people know him. You know what I'm saying? People know him outside the space. They fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So when I came up and cammed up, nigga, like bitches going kind of crazy in this chat.
Yeah,
and I think for the most
part, yeah, that's a good build. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is like, if you like, look, I don't got a problem with a dude fucking with a chick from YouTube. I really don't.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't no big deal to me, because what's the difference from a dating site, and then you break it down even more? What's the difference from you meeting her at a grocery store, or a library, or a gas station?
There's no difference.
There's no difference because you still got to get to know them. You know what I'm saying? You just got a number. Does that mean you know them? No. You still you don't know the level of this fuck shit yet.
Or she's got something hidden for you. Even with Kat, I don't even know the level of her fuck shit. I know she's a fool, but when she got that Jack Daniels, man, I said, "Oh hell no!" She's crazy. And she's divorced. Yeah, but she's divorced, so I'll hit it myself. I mean, hey. But she was throwing that at me on the panel and said, "Hey, calm down now." She was dancing and shit. I'm like, bitch.
And she was doing shit on somebody else's stream too, and then she fell.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
But she was on Kuda's stream that time when they had that platinum after stream. He told her to go to bed. She tried to slip, and then she danced on the second time. Cammed up midway, tried to defend Renaissance chick. It was a good topic, but then it was that the flip flops will sphere, and that's the string you should see. She went crazy at the end. I was like, what the fuck? You kept calling me weird and insult for all that. You just want attention. I saw right through that shit. I'm like, bitch.
Yeah.
I have to look at it. Like, I can't be at work trying to trying to like just listen to the chat or whatever.
Yeah, I was just trying to finish this up. Yeah, it's a good. That was a good stream.
Yeah, I didn't even know she called you an incel
and all that shit. Yeah.
Here we are. Appreciate Duke coming by. 1G's, Sir Anthony, Bronzeberg.
Always bored at the end, but that's okay. I'm gonna get better with it. I want to sit still this time. But yeah, man, I mean, it's been like 3 hours. I was just reviewing those 2 live streams. That's what the topic is, just to see how it sounds. Yeah, I know Kuda's live right now, so just gave him a shot.
Yeah, I had to close down on my live. I was like, you know what? Let me just I'll do a live for like an hour or so, then I'll just check over there.
Yeah.
Oh man. All
Yeah,
right, man. Listen, these women are something else on here. I will
they
say that.
are. They are. Like I saw, I think at Platts today. And speaking of that, slug, well, I like to call her, she's just something else, man. She's just something else. I mean, you just can't put up with it much longer. Let me change that.
Slug.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He called her a fucking slug.
Yeah, she was going after bullets, man. Like it's just crazy. Like, and that's what she is.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what he's playing. Yeah. I mean, it's some funny shit when she said that. I laughed at her, and then she got mad when I really laughed at her. I didn't really care. I was numb to it, man.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. It's just, yeah. I mean, what's he talking about? Reinventing? I'll check that out in the next minute or two, or 15 minutes, or 30 minutes or two. But yeah, man, that's why I did with a response of those streams. I just want to put something up, yeah, to see how I sound. I said, damn, I sound good. I just Borg at the end, but I gotta work on that. I'll be good.
Yeah, like StreamYard normally does.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't be even knowing if I'm fucking Borging. I was like, what the?
Yeah. Mine's kind of like it's like a decrypt. It's like
like StreamYard is decking cards and shit.
Yeah. dabbling with cards. Yeah. I mean, I know the game is what 8:30 tonight. I mean, the Suns won last night. I was tripping off that win, man. I knew they was gonna win the series, but not like that, man. Like a game 6, but it's the Hawks and the Bucks tonight. But they ain't got Giannis, so the Hawks better win this. If they blew this one, that's their ass, man. That's their ass.
I think they're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, we're gonna see who's playing now. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I think it's on TNT. I think that's tonight, and it's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Right around the time.
Damn, it's actually. Damn, it's 6. Shit. Damn, I didn't even know it was about to be 6:30. The hell?
Yeah.
Damn, time does fly by. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Something happened on Platts. Bomb tried to derail the conversation, and Bullets they went at it, and then of course they had JX, the big homie. They had a bunch of people. They had Gabe. It was a mess. He had 11 hours. Yeah, he had 11.
Him?
Yeah. 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 He had an 11-hour live stream. It was like 54 minutes and something like that. So Platinum went longer this time. So I'm not surprised. I was in that for a while, Sky watching in the chat, just chilling. And then Raven said, "Did you get your popcorn? That was enjoyable." Yeah, it was enjoyable. I left that shit and started bouncing around with Sheep. And Sheep had his. He was on my phone, and then they was up on the on my Chromebook. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow. Every
what
time
she gave me her number. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she,
Yeah. I don't think Bernie is Povich. Oh shit. He's more than that. That's BS1's. That's his. Yeah, he's Povich, all right, man. I laugh at dude, man. I mean, he's not inconsistent. Everybody's suffering that Ramil drought, but that Bill Cosby thing was annoying yesterday. Everybody was streaming, like 3 people done stream. It was Ramil, Ty City, and a few other people. It was Art of New Style, but they mentioned it from the Roger Report. But then the Kuda was talking about something else, Red Pill Raging. So you know how that goes,
You know how that shit goes. Yeah, of course.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, man. Like, man. like, bruh. Like I was a little bit like, what? Why is he asking these sort of You know what? That ain't my business. I'm gonna let the experts in that department do that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just what it is at this point. But I'm not even surprised. Oh, Tassi's got a stream at 8. Yeah, I'll watch that later because I ain't gonna have it this long. But if it does get over the 4 hour mark, I did something today. But yeah, you know, it's just a stream that I wanted to put up, so you know how it goes. And yeah, I just was responding to my stream. So I mean, I'm decent, sound clear with these headphones, but you know how it goes. But
yeah,
I had to work on it, so it ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal.
Well, welcome to Purple Paradise.
And the madness of the internet. Yeah, I don't think seeing the cable is just the headphones and the sound and but I'm gonna get better as soon as I get a proper mic and stuff like that. I saw that road thing that Kuda showed that he followed that guy that he put in. I want to check that out. That nice setup. I said, damn, that's your whole thing. You know, that's something to invest in. You know, but you know, it's a lot of instruments and tools to buy. You know, little toys and shit. So you know.
Yeah, that's my department.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's most definitely my fucking department.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Bernie's Povich.
Yeah, I highlighted that earlier.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, god damn, man.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely do got some white knights up in this piece.
Oh, you got plenty of them. I mean, it's crazy. I know people's doing different things, doing different streams, but you know, I just want to respond to those 2 streams I did. I said the purple paradise is here, and then I did one with VA with the men. You know, because I was gonna do the utilitarian part. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna leave that alone, make it short.
Yeah.
And Kuda kind of shared it, and I salute him for that. But yeah, man, I just decided to, you know, throw this one up because I had this one scheduled. But the next one is gonna be the on this weekend. I think it's the Zodiacs, but you know, Friday. I don't know what I'm gonna do Friday because I'm just gonna chill. You know.
Yeah, I'm getting myself a bottle because the nigga is off tomorrow. Finally.
I think Plaid is Povich, but Bernie sounds better. Well, Plaid, what you call him Platinum Springer. That's DS1. He called him Springer. Yeah.
No, I did not call you a white knight, sir. How dare you? Damn it. How dare he? Do you look like a white knight?
I don't think so. Nunu's not a white knight. No, he's the Lord of Maftal. Let me stop. Yeah, man. But you know what I mean? It's just it's crazy, man. But when I was looking at that stream, man, it's just like, okay, that was a good stream, but you know, I'll work on the soundage and things like that. But you know how it is. Yeah. But getting all these messages off the old device. But yeah, it's all right. Yeah. It's an old device. It ain't got no SIM card or anything. It's just the internet. Yeah, it's an old LG. He said Black Knight.
That's why I was laughing.
Black Knight. I'll be like BGS with the Batman. He said you got to live yourself longest to feel the Dark Knight. But that him and Angerman, they try to say it cooked BGS. I kind of laugh at that in Kuda's chat. That's crazy, man. Y'all boys is wild, boy. Night is actually my last night. Oh, really? Yeah, you said that before. Yeah.
That's ironic.
But yeah, you know. And that's how it is. But you know, and I'm just looking at it now, and you know, I did those responses for a reason. So you know, it's all good, man. I know it's 3 hours long, and you know, and it's the longest I've ever been. You know, I had to do something to make it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And you
yeah,
already got 5 people. God damn.
yeah. The last time I had the most was 10. You know, the last stream, it was the other streams ago. And then
Mm,
and 8 was the most I ever have 10 in the box. So I'm getting there, you know, when people check you out, you're in the algorithm. That's the thing. Now I
yeah.
got 6 right now. So yeah, they coming in. But Kuda's got 32 in the box. So, you know, I'm sky watching this stuff because I know he's trying to reinvent. But you know, and he's known for doing third shifts around late at night to the next morning, the next day. So you know how that
I
goes.
mean, shit, that's perfect. Cause I could wake
Yeah.
up in the morning and be like, time to go to the liquor store.
Yeah.
What we talking about today?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Please, no more Viper Pit.
Yeah. Right. No more of that shit. But you know that's the whole thing. But you know, I had to put this one together. But yeah, man, it's just something, man. Like people are crazy. The females is just running rapid. I'm like, damn, boy. And that's just what it is, you know. And I know people are tired of, you know, talking about it. But you know, I've been cooling. But I think I was in the Roger Report stream. They was talking about Bill Cosby. They finally talked about it, and it got heated. It got heated for a while, so you know how it was. So yeah.
Oh, there we go. It's the Sisterhood. We're at it again, huh?
No, it wasn't no scissor. It was just dudes getting upset about Cosby, how it went down and things like that. But that's just them in general. And then I think Ryo got it with Troop as we know it and things like that nature. So yeah, it's a combination of things.
Wow.
But you know, like he's a free man. They don't know what to do when a guy is free like that. Well, you know, that just sends a message. And I think Kuda said something about the same sexuals beating up the women. Yeah, we should stay out of it because it's gonna be filthy. The evictions is real, y'all. I mean, it's very real.
Hmm.
It's very real. And I'm grabbing me some popcorn over this shit. So you know how
Uh-huh.
that goes. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the hot summer tears.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Waiting for the
crazy.
hot summer tears and the little bit of oof after their face hits the wall of silence, you know?
Hmm.
We're like, oh.
I barely watch any Cosby streams. They go nowhere. Yeah, they do. I've watched Ramil's and I didn't watch much. And then I heard Angerman went in on BGS and I got distracted on that. I was moving around yesterday because I didn't really do much yesterday on a stream. So you know how it was. I think I did a self stream that day. I'm not sure. I think I did. Yeah, I did. And that shit went on. And no, it was the other day. I believe it was the other day. I don't think I did it on the 30th. No, because I had this one scheduled. And yeah, that's basically what I did. So you know.
Oh man, you know what's funny? I accidentally stumbled upon I accidentally stepped on the other side of the tracks. And I was like, oh shit, they're talking about Bill Cosby. You know what? Nah. It was a bunch of women on the panel. I was like, oh shit, man, let me get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, let me step the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, I had to stay away from that too, but I didn't watch none on the panel. It was just, I think it was Ramil, Ty City talked about it, Art of New Style talked about it with Rael. It built over from the Roger Report, so it was like 3 streams talking about it, except for Kuda and a few other people. And I think Angerman was going at the BGS because DS1 made a response video to that video about Kevin's his boy.
Oh.
Shit. Yeah, that was some funny shit. He cooked him for hours, but you know, roasted. You know, hot chili roasted cooked, but you know, he got him. But
Well,
yeah.
you know, I will say this though, like I don't even recall him even putting the manosphere on his back.
No, he didn't. I mean, but he did use the talking points where Ingleman said when he came into space, he said, I know Kevin. Yeah, they brought him in and snuck him in, and all of a sudden he went to the moon. Ever since he went on the other side of the mainstream manosphere, he just blew up, and that's what happened. And he made it. He grew out of the spaces. And then I think we had to discuss what you just saw in that stream with VA. Like, I know he's a fan, but you might want to rethink that in the future, sir. But you know, it's no hate on him. I mean, if you like the guy, you like the guy. But I'm just saying, I'm not gonna support that in the future. So you know how that goes.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, do what you gotta do, but like, nah, I don't support his content.
Yeah, he denounced the master from the beginning. Yeah, that's what AM said, the same thing, new. But yeah, man, it's just one of them things, man. Like you got to be about it. Like it's one of those spaces that it's concrete. You can learn from yourself. And I talked about that yesterday on Kuda's channel. I think his videos kind of blocked or private or whatever, that stream, whatever. And I said, oh, okay. You know, it's probably not on his channel. He's probably being blacklisted again. Damn. You know.
Who, Kuda?
Yeah, it could be that. They kind of blacklist him. You know how they do when you're telling someone shit. I said, oh, shit. We're going to have to get him out of that. So, you know. Yeah, we're gonna have to get him out of that. Damn. I'm not blacklisted. Yeah, I mean he's welcome over here. You know, I'll do something just to move around. So you know.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, but I got the Zodiac topics. I think this weekend, and then I think Sunday do like the fire and air signs, and then I'll do the quality on the 6th, and then that. On the July 8th, I'm going to talk about the whole chat room experience and being on a panel. I'm going to talk about that. That's going to be a good subject. That may be an open panel. That may be an open panel because I don't get up here and speak on it because you got a lot of people that's wary about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was at one point. I'm like, should I? Nah, I don't think I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll play y'all a little game.
Yeah.
It's like, but I ain't no stranger with somebody trying to mind fuck me.
Yeah.
So yeah. Been around that too many times. But yeah, it was actually a dope experience though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. People streaming hard today. Yeah. I don't see who's on right now. It's 6:41. Damn.
Damn, it's right.
Yeah, Red Sings the Blues is streaming. Shit. We'll see who's gonna cut the pace.
This muscle bound clown is wow.
Who's that, Mike Rashid?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't all that. I remember him back in 2015 when he was a nobody. And then it was the Heist Twins. That community has kind of died off. I think some of that and the Red Pill guys in the MGTOW, that type of sector is kind of died off. But you know, I understand because he likes the Red Pill content because it's his lifestyle. So it's a good fit. It's a good fitting, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Shit. Damn, millionaire's young wife offs him. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
Yeah, man. I was looking at those two streams and I had to fire one up. I thought I was gonna do this one tonight, but I knew Kuda was gonna do it during the day, so you know how that goes. You know.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely understand that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you gotta deal with.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do?
What can you do about these?
It's the last call. I'll just put this in here if anyone likes to join, because I'll close this now in the next couple more minutes. So I'm gonna give it time, see how far it goes.
How far would it go?
Yeah. Let's look at my live stream inside the chat. Oh my god, it's just wow.
He heard. He needs some soy milk.
He needs some milk. Oh my god. He needs some milk.
Milk.
He said,
Lord have mercy, he needs some milk.
I know.
He needs some fucking milk. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Responding to my recent live streams I did. Yes, I accomplished that for I would say 2 hours. And I did good. And that's what my stream was about. It wasn't much. And then, I can't wait to this weekend on Saturday. I'm gonna talk about the Zodiac shit. I'm gonna put my links and get ready and then start reading them off. I'm gonna start with the water signs. Yeah, I'm gonna start with that around 3 something. I'm gonna catch the hours. Or 2 something. My fault. 2 something. I'm gonna check my little schedule the next time I go live, but I schedule these shits. Hold on. Yep, I'm live right now. Chat room, battles on live streams. Yeah. That's going to be talking about panelists and things like that. That's 7:25.
Oh, damn. So you're going to be talking about panel royales.
All that shit, yeah. And how the chat rooms get under their skin. It's a little bit about trolling, in general. And the chat, I'm going to go in on that one. That may be an open panel because I'm going to get some hours out of that. Zodiac 1, that will be the 2:30, and that's going to last until I'll drop around the 4 o'clock mark because, I'm not going to explain much. But,
Yeah.
And then the second part will be an open panel, but that's going to be alone because it's dealing with earth signs and stuff. So you know how that goes. Yeah, that's only 2 parts. I have 2 streams done. And the third one I'm gonna do is on the 4th. That's at 3:15. That's gonna be a long one. And that's gonna be inspiring, but and then the final astrology signs, that's the quality, that's gonna be on the 6th. That's gonna be on 7:45. I'm gonna talk about all the quality signs and start reading and things like that nature. So you know how that goes. They may get some views and likes. Yeah. In the chat room, that's it. So I'll schedule another stream and think about it. So you know how that goes. But yeah, that's all lined up in July. So I'm good.
Oh yeah. Start the fireworks and let the hot tears summer begin.
Yeah. Little destruction. Damn, they drive too fast out here. Yeah, it's crazy. That weather, man. The weather's nice down here, so
Oh, they're gonna act a fool down there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Shit, it's the same up here. The other, I would say last week, man. I ain't never seen Main Street that congested with a lot of fucking cars. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, You know, they're trying to build more condos over here, man.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to like, oh man, it's gonna be a shit show for the next few years. I can already see it now, man. It's like, where the fuck are these folks gonna park at?
Yeah.
Mm,
It's
mm,
just,
mm, mm.
yeah, that's what it is. So, man, it's yeah, that's what news say. Yeah, I'm gonna do that around 7:45 on the 3rd. So yeah, I'm gonna get into the Zodiac. Just something I add to the channel. I'm just gonna do it piece by piece, but the first half is not gonna last. I'm gonna do about 2 to 3 hours on that. So, I'm gonna get in depth and start talking and go on to the next one and see what it was. It's gonna be a lot of reading
Mm.
and things like that. And I'm just gonna keep going and just kill some clock. But you know how it is. I've been on for like 3 hours on here, so we'll see. I'll see what the hour's gonna look like. But yeah. I mean, this stream has been decent, so and yeah, it ain't that much because it looks like no one stopped to come up because they streaming. So I might head over to Kudas just for a second or bid it, but you know how it goes. So
Yeah, I'll catch you there.
oh dang, they knocked his stream out with the music. Oh my god, stream out.
Oh shit, for real?
Oh shit,
Oh, come
man.
on. See,
Yeah.
that's that bullshit.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I
Uh,
spoke too soon. They're like, oh, stream on the they getting our boy today, man.
God damn, son.
Yeah. I don't know. They said cold blooded. He's a damn
Yeah, I just saw
YouTube.
that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Damn
damn,
YouTube.
man. Damn. That is whack as shit. Like, wow.
I'm gonna put this in the chat.
Man, these policies be off the wall anal though.
Mhm.
Like goddamn, for playing music, it's not like he's saying that he owns the shit.
Mhm.
It's like god damn. It's like the
Yeah.
dude is a fucking DJ. For crying out
Mhm.
loud.
Black Wolf said, "Fuck YouTube and the Google moderators."
Fuck them too. Yeah. Yeah, that's oh my god, that is wow. That is They stopped this shit and he had 51 likes. That's wow.
Wow.
Wow. Let me find out you hating YouTube. Fuck the policies. Come on, man.
I've been on for like 4 hours, man. Oh my god, man. Oof.
Damn.
Man.
Damn, son. I don't even want to go back live again. Like, shit. The fuck?
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This is crazy. See.
Crazy ain't even the word. This is blasphemous.
Very blasphemous. Mm-hmm.
Very blasphemous. Like, god damn. Damn, YouTube. Damn, son. Earth gang all day. And peace out to you, New. Oh, he's back on.
Yeah. Oh, peace, new. Yeah, salute to you. Yeah, he's back on. Yeah.
He's back on. So I'll catch you there, brother.
And hurry your ass up and get to the live stream. Yeah. I'm gonna put that in the chat.
Hurry up and get your ass in the live stream, nigga. Hurry up.
Yeah, man. Oh man. I don't see what's in my live streaming feed. Hold on. Oh shit. Yeah, man.
Yo, third is a fool.
Yeah. He's a trip.
But DJ Kuda, YouTube is telling you quit playing so many goddamn songs and hurry up. Hurry your ass up. And get to the live stream. Get to the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely thunderstorms. Sheesh. It's a good thing I went to the store earlier today.
Yeah. That's a good day.
Bruh. Like, I will never, ever ride my fucking bike in the rain again. Oh, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah, that's one of the worst times. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, shit. Yeah, definitely. Because you might skid off the sidewalks. Like, oh, shit. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on fire right now, but I mean, I've had some people view me in the chat, so it's like I've been on for like 3 hours, man. Woof, it's been a long time. I know people ain't gonna come over here, but yeah, Kuda's still on. Like he's hanging on now. He's getting his views back.
He's getting his views back.
Yeah. Oh, let me check.
We just a bunch of small YouTubers.
We just small YouTuber.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Everybody got to bounce, so
Yeah, I see. I see you I'll see you in the chat, bruh.
All right, man.
All right. Peace.
As always. Yeah, man. This is a decent stream. It's just a response to my latest stream, so I appreciate when y'all come out. Hold on. I think I'm. Yeah. I'll sit still for a minute. Yeah. Just y'all hear the reverb? Okay, let me do this. All right. So for me, it's been a decent stream, so I appreciate the likes, y'all. And yeah, I'm about to close this down. Okay, let's do our little late roll call. We got New, appreciate you coming by. Rashawn, appreciate you. Who else was in here? VA, appreciate you for coming by. Salute. And who else come by? I'm gonna scroll up. Let's scroll up. Okay, Don, appreciate you, man. Yeah, I know people ain't gonna like that. Fasting, appreciate you, bruh. Salute. You always welcome. And Sir Anthony, salute. What's the name? The newcomer, Ivana's flag, salute. I salute to you. Appreciate you stopping by. you can always welcome to come back. I'll make some real content. But yes, check out the Zodiacs for this weekend, and then I'm gonna do the final astrology signs, the quality signs, where I talk about on the 6th, and then on the 8th, I'm just gonna talk about the chat room wars and things like that. And Juan G. So shouts out there when that came through. I just want to say thank y'all so much for coming out, and I appreciate me reacting to recent live streams. So with that, oops, dang, got a lot of reverb. Oh. I want to say peace and shalom.